My man Greg S is in the building. Big Tim is in the building. I see you. Y'all gotta check out my man Will E. He's a bad DJ. You understand?
You're in the mix with the DJs. Listen and pay attention.
All right, God bless you guys. Let's clap. All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. God bless you. Like my mother always say, thank God for Jesus. It is, hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. All right, good morning, guys. God bless you guys. It is a Feel Good Friday. It is Friday, November the 5th, 2021, 16 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. That's Senny J. Barbi clone, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. That chat room is wide open, guys, or please call in 570-982-6950. iHeartRadio, radio.com, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com, distributed by Comedy World Network. Thank you so much over there, guys. Also, Comedy Cloud, we truly appreciate you guys. Special shout out to all our affiliates out there. We truly appreciate you. Just the honorable mention, WFLX, The Flex in Rochester. Thank you so much. And 94.5 The Blaze, Louisville, Kentucky. Thank you so much. We are on all podcast platforms. You can Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, and all the links come up. And also, you can join us on YouTube. You go to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, subscribe to our YouTube page, you get notified after 7 a.m. when we go live. Also, this morning, right now, we're on Facebook. Join our business page. Like the page, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team business page. You get notified 7 a.m. When we go live. So we appreciate you guys. So, and also join our group, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group page. Over 5,000 members, almost approaching 5,000 members, excuse me. We love that group so much. So y'all join in. We appreciate you. This is the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you're going to get this morning love. We have front page news with Senny J, the S to the E-double-N-Y. Can't deny. So stay tuned for that. We have the news in the top of the hour on a Feel Good Friday. So we truly appreciate you guys for that. Also, we have the morning buzz, guys. And you know the deal with the morning buzz. Yeah, it was one thing we guarantee on this show. Your head will be buzzing before 9 a.m. So stay tuned for that as well. Get your beverage ready and let's sit back and relax. We also have Harvey's House of Sports, where we give our perspective on sports other than the scores. So we truly appreciate you. Before we put the camera on, we got a special guest today. Tamiko, good morning. Let's come clap for you.
Hey, Shawn. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Now you get closer to the mic real quick, if you don't mind. And then what you do real quick before we go into anything, I'm going to cut the camera on. Why don't you give these good folks in the chat room and folks that are listening all over the weather today, if you don't mind.
Sure. Today, the weather in Bethlehem, PA, where we are, it's 37 degrees is low, going up to 51 degrees high. If you're in NYC, New York City is 44 degrees currently. The high is going to be 52. It's going to be chilly, ladies, so put on the sweaters. Miami, 75 degrees. is the high right now, and it's going to go all the way up to 81. And last but not least, I have to shout out Las Vegas because my daughter's there right now. It's 68 degrees currently, and that's also going up to 81, Sean.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Tamiko. God bless you. Now they see you on the screen. Wait, look at that middle camera right there and wave at those folks real quick if you don't mind. Okay, and also, guys, what we have, we're going to show you guys some love. You know, we're going to shout out the room. You know, where's the hearts at in the chat room? You know the deal. We like to honor you guys on Feel Good Friday. So we are here. Don't go nowhere. We're going to take a 30-second break. We got some hookah in here. We're going to do our thing up in here. So we truly appreciate you guys. Feel Good Friday. Special shout out to DJ Rome, man. Appreciate you. Yo, Rome, thank you so much for all you do for the show, man. And thanks for hooking me up last night. I appreciate you. Rome, with DJ Young and Nut, thank you so much, brother. Crystal Rooney, I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much, you guys, for doing all you do behind the scenes with the show. 30-second break, and we'll be right back. Let's clap. Come on, Tamiko. Let's clap. Come on. We gonna be we partying a little bit in here. There you go. We're back. Welcome to the show, guys. Feel Good Friday, November the 5th, 2021. 21 minutes after y'all. Welcome back. Special guest, Tamiko. Tamiko, you're in there in the chat room and all that, right?
Yep, I'm
all
in
right,
the chat
cool.
room. Hey, guys.
Yeah, say hi to these guys again if you don't mind. You can look in that third camera over there. See that camera over there? Just say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
All right. So before we get started, I just want to say a few things. Last night, Tamiko, you know, I'm in the crib. Mm-hmm. You know, doing what I do as a man, which is lay up and watch TV.
I was thinking something else, but carry on.
Yeah, well, I need medication for all of that. And this applies to everyone. This is Chop It Up for me. It's a Feel Good Friday. Welcome to the show, everybody. And I'm married and I sleep with a woman every night. The same woman. God bless. And I'm the type of person when I sleep in the bed, guys, on a Feel Good Friday. It's Feel Good Friday. We got the hookah sparked up.
Hookah's ready to go.
Hookah's ready. Yo, we got hookah in there. Show them the hookah real quick. Look at that. Look.
I'm gonna do a quick little test.
Oh, you gonna do a little test? All right, before I continue. All right, there you go. Look, hold on, wait. Right there. No, right next middle camera. She's gonna do a little test. Oh, look at that. Who's doing hookah on a Friday morning after 7 a.m. but us in here?
Shout out to Indigo Hookah Lounge.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that too. We gonna get into Indigo Hookah Lounge. Where's my little thing so I can? Look, I'm gonna listen, guys. Harvey's gonna do the hookah too. So anyway, Tamiko, I'm in the bed. It's time to go. Listen, and this is for folks that are in relationships or not. I'm for sure y'all slept with someone in your lifetime. I'm the type of man, Tamiko. I dominate the bed.
You take all the covers.
I take the covers.
Come on now.
I take 90% of the bed.
You can't do that to Mrs. Harvey.
She's over there, got one leg on the ground, ready to get pushed out. We got this king size bed. You can see on the other side of the bed. There's nothing going on over there. Just nothing. Prime real estate over there. I'm taking all the covers. I take the pillows. We have a bunch of pillows on our bed, right? Uh-huh. And I always ask, you want another pillow? Yeah. And he said, yeah, I'll take one if you don't mind. And I'm the type of guy, like, I stack all the pillows up. For me, pillows are like, it's almost like a security blanket. It's literally, like, it's a comfort for me. I have to lay on at least 3 to 4 pillows. But then at the middle of the night, they're all scattered about. Some people have I think you have unbelievable discipline if you could sleep on one pillow. I'm not a one pillow guy.
So you take all the pillows from your wife?
We have 5 pillows. Usually what we do is I'll take 3 and she take 2 because I'm the man of the house.
Shawn, get out of here.
Right?
Get out of here, Shawn.
And then when she sleeps, sometimes I'll slide that other pillow because she doesn't need it. And I'll take her second pillow and I'll put it on mine. Now we got 4. For all my life, I don't know why I have this urge to sleep with so many pillows. I don't get why. One pillow should be enough. One pillow should be enough. Maybe 2. Tamiko, welcome to the show. We're gonna get into all your whole thing.
Thank you, Shawn.
Are you 1 pillow, 2 pillow? What? Like
I'm 3, but my husband, like you, he's about 5 or 6.
So I'm not the only
You're
one.
not the only one.
Fellas, people talk to me. How many pillows are you sleeping on? I think men sleep on more pillows than women. So all your life you slept on 2 pillows? 1, 2 pillows? Yeah. How do you do that?
One for my head and my neck, and the other one goes under my back.
So you sleep with a pillow underneath your back?
Absolutely.
Put a number 1 check. I for years I had the pillow in between my legs.
So why the pillow between your legs? Trying to stop the sweat? Trying to get the little dry down here?
No, I don't know, because my knees, I got really skinny legs, and my bones they collide. There's a lot of bonage going on, so I gotta have that buffer or that cushion right there. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you sleep with the pillow on your back. I never could master the pillow on the back thing. I never did that on a Feel Good Friday. So 2 pillows, 1 on your head, 1 on your back.
1 on my head, 1 on my back, yo.
And your husband got about 3 or 4 or 5 over there doing his thing.
All the time, but I take the blanket. He could just have the sheet. I take the blanket and he have the sheet, and that's a fair exchange.
Huh. So what if he wants the blanket?
He can have the blanket. You got all them pillows.
Oh. No, I get it. So it's sort of like it's like a negotiation. It's like sort of like boundaries.
Right.
Or you set that. Look, all right, you get this and I get that.
Yep.
See what they say in the chat room real quick. We're gonna get into your whole thing. Ladies, you guys sleep with a pillow? Why do you sleep? How did that? You've been sleeping with a pillow on your back all your life?
My whole life.
How? What happened? Did something happen to your back?
No, nothing. It just feels amazing.
I can't sleep with a pillow.
Your back out like this. You lay back. Yeah. Lay back. Am I the only one in the chat room? Tell me if I'm the only one that sleep with a pillow on my back. I see a few of you guys. Stacey Jackson says she sleep with it between her legs.
That's what I do. Thank you, Stacey. I do this. My reason, like I said, there's a lot of bone down there, but I think it's also a comfort zone on a Feel Good Friday.
On Feel Good Friday.
So I'm saying you've been doing this since you've been a child.
Yes.
So I think this is a comfort zone for you.
I think it's just learned behavior.
Did somebody else in your family was sleeping with the pillow on the back?
Not that I know of.
So one day you just put the pillow on your back and that was it. You was in your euphoria. You was done.
And you know I sleep like I'm dead. I sleep like this.
So you, oh God. Yo. I came home recently and my wife was sleeping like that. And I was like, I turned her around. I said, yo, whoa. Got that coffin look.
I sleep like that every night.
You do?
Sure do.
Oh, put a number 1 chat roll. This is a Feel Good Friday. Before we get into what we're doing, you sleep on your back, straight on your back. I can't sleep on my back like that. I sleep on my side. I can't sleep on my stomach. I sleep on my sides. I'm one of those. And I can't go to sleep unless I find a perfect sleep position. Yours is already on your back.
On my back. And Sheena George in the chat room, she said back pillow feels good. She said good.
Yeah, but you guys got to be a little more creative when you're going to sleep. You got to try something new. You got to try to sleep on your side.
I can't. I tried. It's not the same.
All right, well, Stacey Jackson talks about the pillow in between her legs, right? Anybody else? Because I used to do that. I stopped. Who?
Lakeisha Berglund, she said for pelvic support.
For pelvic support.
Yep.
The pillow goes on the
between her legs.
I'm gonna clap for that. All right, so so it's safe to say that folks on a Feel Good Friday, a lot of folks are using pillows other than just resting their head. There's been times where I've even held the pillow. Back in my drunken days.
Like you made love to the pillow?
Like I almost made love to the pillow. Like it was points in my life where the pillow was my relationship. I didn't do anything with the pillow, but I held the pillow. But that's interesting to know because there's different sleep patterns that we all have as individuals. But that's interesting to me because I was just thinking I was being very selfish, Tamiko. I was. I should give my wife her space in the bed.
You should.
Instead of just literally kicking her off the bed.
You should.
And maybe it goes deeper than that. I got to take personal inventory on why I'm doing that.
For comfort. You take all the pillows for comfort.
But I'm taking the pillows and I'm pushing her off the bed.
Push her off the bed is kind of messed up, Shawn.
This is what I'm trying to
You're
say.
going too far.
So there's something I need to take, and that's why I throw these questions out there because I need help. I don't know what's going on. Why am I doing this to this woman that works hard all day, all time, and the woman wants to rest? Right. But here I come. She gets only that quarter part, and I'm spread eagle.
Not spread eagle.
Spread eagle. Fellas in the chat room, are you taking over the bed? What are you doing before we take our first break? We got Tamiko here, Indigo Lounge. We're going to talk about that. We're going to have a great time. We appreciate you. Please like and share. Stacey Jackson, she's actually going to call. She's in the chat room. She's actually going to call in for a few minutes. We also going, we got the comedians calling in, so we're going to have a good time tonight. All right, so I just want to know, like, fellas, what are you doing? So and one more. So we do the cuddle thing, right? Before you go to sleep, a little cuddling, and then after that we go our separate ways, and then we might come back around the bed at about 2:00 in the morning.
Might come back around.
Yeah,
May not.
may not.
Okay.
Maybe might do a quick cuddle and then go back to our neutral corners. Go back to your neutral corners. Now the folks that are sleeping by themselves every night, I want to know what's going on with you. Cause Tamiko, when I was single and I had the crib and I was sleeping in the bed, and I was living by myself. First of all, it was kind of weird for me, like I was a single dude, and you would think in your head, like, yeah, man, look, I got this place, I'm single, whatever, it's party, whatever, and it wasn't like that for me. It was just the regular apartment, and I was in a relationship anyway, so it wasn't. I was in a relationship, but I was living by myself.
By yourself, got it. So maybe the pillows made up from when your honey didn't come over.
Think so?
Maybe that's it.
But throughout the years, I've always had an issue with sleeping by myself. Even though technically I'm supposed to sleep by myself anyway, regardless of who you with.
Right.
I've had issues. Maybe it might be codependent issues.
Maybe you was never incarcerated, because if you're incarcerated, you gotta sleep by yourself.
Well, I've been down that road too.
So how'd you sleep by yourself? You was incarcerated.
But I'm saying, like, I don't think I like sleeping by myself. Period.
So the pillows make up that comfort zone. Even though the wife is there, shout out to Miss Harvey. The wife is there. Mrs. Harvey is on the other end of the bed, about to fall off the bed. Why you take up 7 pillows?
Yeah, but why throughout my lifetime I've had issues? Am I uncomfortable with myself? Why throughout the years I've been sleeping with women and pillows? Women and pillows, and then when I'm single or whatever, I'm uncomfortable. I can't sleep. Maybe. And then when I'm in a relationship, I can sleep.
Maybe.
Folks in the chat room, are you? What's going on? Are you okay sleeping by yourself? You have no other choice to. I get it. If you're single or you live by yourself, I get it. But is it a good place to be?
Well, George Wacker said a teddy bear will fix all them problems. Go ahead, George. He said a teddy bear will make him happy.
A teddy bear?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think, but now, like the times we live in now, there's a lot of Netflix, and there's a lot, it's your phone, and there's a lot going on. So that fills that void of being by yourself. I think, comparison to always being with someone. I love sleeping in the bed. I just need to fall back, Tamiko, and give the person that I'm sleeping with their space.
I would agree.
I need to do that. I'm gonna give my wife some space. I'm gonna start leaning on the other side of the bed instead of kicking her off the bed. Do you do that with your husband?
No, I don't. I don't kick him off the bed. I just take the blanket.
And then you'll go in your own neutral corners.
Yep, and we roll over, give each other a kiss, and we go back to the other side.
All right, we'll be right back.
So,
Big shout to my son, Big Homie Hill. I see you.
All right, we back. Feel Good Friday. Let's give a round of applause. Tamiko's in here. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so Tamiko, what's going on with you? How you feel?
I'm good, Shawn. I'm good.
I like to say you look absolutely beautiful this morning.
Well, thank you. I'll take that compliment.
And you know what? You were here. You're such a professional. You was here right on time. Thank you so much. We chopped it up in the beginning of the week, guys, because, I wanted, her to come in on Fridays because, Fridays we have special guests on Fridays now. And I appreciate you coming in for a moment just to hang out with us and everyone in the group.
Absolutely. I love the group. Shout out to the chat members. Hello. Hi, guys.
Yeah, look. Okay. You can say them right there in that second camera. You can just say hello to them right there.
Hi, guys.
That's right. Now, let's get into you for a minute before I get back to my pillows. Now, like for me, Tamiko, like I made the migration out to Pennsylvania, like most folks. I don't know if that's for you. We're going to ask that question. I'm originally from the Bronx, New York, the BX. It's all in my bloodstream, right? And I moved to the Poconos 2005. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was on Drunken Love.
What you mean Drunken Love, Shawn?
Because my third baby mother at the time, we were together. And we used to come to the Poconos on the weekends.
You fell in love with the Poconos.
Yeah, it felt, the whole thing.
They tricked you with them cheap houses.
No doubt. And then she said, "Oh, that's another horror flick." I talk about that all the time on this show. And then she goes, when we were staying at one of the hotels and we were getting drunk that night. That's back in my drinking days. And she looked at me. She goes, "I love it out here. I want to move to the Poconos." And I jumped up and I was like, "Well, bitch, pack your bags. Pack your bags.
Today's your lucky day."
That's right. And 9 months later, I was out in the Poconos, knowing nobody or nothing. And that's my migration out here. And then in 2013, I moved down here to the Lehigh Valley. And I've been here ever since. So I've been down here since 2013. And a shout out to the Poconos. Most love to those guys up there. I have so much love for them. But it's a whole different environment down here in the Lehigh Valley, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like Pocono folks, y'all need to move down here to Lehigh Valley. I don't think you can move down here. It's too crowded down here now. But if you get a chance, y'all move down here. It's more cosmopolitan. It's more suburban down for me than the Poconos. But that's my migration. Now, Tamiko, where you from originally?
Come on, Shawn. You know I'm from Brooklyn. Stop playing with me. Oh. Gotta put that. Stop playing with me. BK all day.
I can hear that Brooklyn. All the B, just the syllables, all that. Okay, Brooklyn. Yeah. And just like for me, that's the thing I love about folks from New York. Like regardless of like what borough you from, you're proud to be a New Yorker, but you really rep your boroughs.
Yes, that's what we do in New York. You know that.
So, what was your migration? How did you get to Pennsylvania?
Like you, the cost of living was better. I moved in 2003. So when I moved out here, my daughter was 4 years old at the time. Bought my house for under $200,000. Got a 4-bedroom house, fully paid off right now.
Congratulations.
I'm chilling.
Well, let's clap for that.
Shout out to No Mortgage.
Yo, shout out hashtag No Mortgage Life. And since being down here, so and then when I moved out here, Tamiko, I was so used to going back to New York. So I would get in my car and just go to New York for no reason. When I moved out here, like I didn't know why I would do that. I was in Pennsylvania. I would get in my car and I would literally drive to New York.
I think we all did that. We didn't make Pennsylvania our home. This was just where we slept. You know what I mean? But we partied in New York. The friends and family was in New York. And that's how we kind of went back. But you know what was a turning stone for me? When my friends would not come to see me. They'll be like, "Oh, you live too far." But every Friday and Saturday, my silly behind in a car driving back to Brooklyn to hang out with them.
Right. And I went through the same thing. Like with my family, it was like a lot of us didn't have cars. Like I was the only one that had a car. Or maybe one of a member. So my peoples in the Bronx was like, how we getting out there? And I would go out there and drive to New York, pick them up, bring them out here for the day, drive back, and drive like that whole thing. So we've all went through that. Mm-hmm. And then for me, and I'll ask you the same question, but I'll lead it off. And then I was working in Jersey when I moved out here on the Feel Good Friday, guys. And I used to commute. I used to commute from the Poconos to Giant Stadium, where that's how I had the day job, and then from there I would go to New York and work.
Did you take the bus or did you drive?
I used to drive.
Oh, I took the bus.
I drove from the Poconos to Giant Stadium. That was an hour and 15 minutes, maybe with good traffic, less than about an hour, a little bit over an hour. Go to my workstation and get my van loaded to make my deliveries in New York. And then I would drive to New York. And I'd drive to Midtown Manhattan and work. And then I would finish. And then I would go back to Jersey. And then I would get back in my car. and I would go back to the Poconos. Did you, in this migration from 2005, everybody, we want to get to know you, a little bit before we get into the show. Did you do the whole commuting thing?
I commuted for 7 years on that bus. I got up at 6 in the morning and took the bus into Wall Street and got back on the bus at 4:15 and got back home at 6 p.m. every day for 7 years. Praying for a transfer.
Damn. Come on, let's clap. Wow. The Lehigh Valley bus.
Yes.
With Transbridge.
Transbridge, yep.
So you knew the bus driver?
Yes, he was my friend. We exchanged Christmas gifts.
You knew the people, 2 of them died.
We sat in the same seats. We got to Clinton, New Jersey, closed our eyes so nobody sit next to us. We did all the tricks. Sure did.
I commuted for about 2005. Yeah, I commuted, about 6-7 years. I did the same thing, back and forth every day, and that takes a toll.
On your body, it does. It really
shout out to the folks, even today, that commute back and forth from the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos. Poconos is about 30 miles north of here. Would you say that would be?
Yeah, it's about 30, 35
About
miles
half an hour up the road.
Yeah.
So shout out to the folks who commute to this day, each and every day. And then when was that turning point when you stopped commuting?
I stopped commuting.
Because I quit the job.
No, I got a transfer. I was keeping my good job.
Yeah,
I need that New York pay.
Yeah, right.
Out here.
Yeah, no doubt.
My good job.
Me, I did the total bipolar opposite. So, so you lucked up and got a transfer.
Yeah.
Because that is another thing. That's one thing that we do forget when we migrate to a different location for commuting purposes only, because we need the job to pay for the bills where we live now, obviously.
Right.
But when you move, especially to an area like this or in the Poconos, there's not a... Well, back then, because now you can work and make your own money. But back then, they didn't have the jobs out here to say, yo, you know what? I'm going to quit my job in New York.
Right.
I'm going to work here in Pennsylvania.
Money wasn't the same. Money was not the same.
Yeah, the money, it was like, this was like the minimum wage capital of the world out here back in the day.
Right.
So you had to make that commute. And I had 2 of my younger children went to schools in the Pocono school system. So I was grateful that, that all worked out, because even the school systems in the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos are 10 times better than New York City. And I say that respectively, because that's what it is. Now, what was that transition when, because like I said, for me, I quit that job. That was that was in 2010. Wow. 2009. I've been working for myself since 2009. Wow. And I quit the job, and comedy got real for me, because that first couple of weeks, when I didn't get my direct deposit, when I didn't get that first direct deposit, it got real. And, God's blessed me since. So what was that transition about? Like, when you stopped commuting, you got the transfer. How did that make you feel? Did you really feel a part of Pennsylvania at that point?
At that point, I felt finally at peace, because, again, I had a small daughter. So her life was getting up 6 in the morning, going to the babysitter, getting on a bus. So, she didn't have any friends. She really couldn't hang out here because mom is always in New York.
Right.
So when I finally committed to staying in Pennsylvania, that's when things started to turn around. You know how that is.
Yeah, you
got to do it for the kids.
Yeah, of course. And that's it's unfortunate sometimes that's the one thing we do think about it, like when we move and we have to commute, and if we have small children, we do think about that, of course. But when we make the decision to do it and how it impacts the kids, sometimes it's so sad, because the kids got it right. They have to live the way you live. They got to get up at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Put it up on chat room if you ever dealt with this. Yeah, they got to get up at 3, 4. They live your life.
Right.
So then when you got your transfer, well, let's clap for that. Wow. Because a lot of people don't get these type of transfers.
Right. It was a lot of politicking, but it happened.
Boy, you made it happen.
I made it happen. Made it happen to the Lehigh Valley. Shout out to the Lehigh Valley.
Well, you're very ambitious. Right. So at that point, because for me, I felt a part of the community when I actually started living and working in the community. I mean, I work all over, but I had options to be home when I needed to be home.
Right.
So I felt a part of the community. So when you got your transfer, that's when you felt a part of.
Yes. That's when I felt like I was contributing to society in the Lehigh Valley.
Right. You got opportunity like to talk to your neighbors.
Right. That's when she started to join cheerleading and we started to do local stuff. I was a local mom.
Right.
I was a soccer mom at that time.
Let's clap. Right. Didn't that feel good?
Yeah, it felt
like
real
it felt
good.
like you had purpose.
Right.
Put it in one chat room. What is it? I mean, like a lot, especially folks because we have a bunch of folks that listen to the show that's migrated from Pennsylvania, and go back and forth to New York, or did, or used to, and it does affect the kids. So how? Now, we're so happy for you.
Thank you.
Because we support the Indigo Hookah Lounge, and I've been there several times, and the one thing I love about you is you support all the movements. How did the whole everybody, we got the hookah, right? Do they see it?
Can y'all see the hookah, guys?
Hold on, they can see it. Wait. You might need to put it on one if you can see it. If you can see it, we won't move it. And you know what we'll do? Let's take a quick break, and then we get into that. Let's take one quick break.
Okay.
One quick break.
Bringing heat to the street and doing it strong.
Yo, we're here smoking hookah. We having a good time. We having a great time this morning. We smoking hookah. We living life. It's a feel good Friday. I hope you guys are okay. All right, we back. Yeah, one thing before we get back into this, because we just everybody introduce yourself. There. We're looking at second camera. Say hello, if you don't mind. Go
Hi,
ahead.
everyone. For those who don't know me, I am Tamiko, owner of Indigo Hookah Lounge in Phillipsburg, New Jersey.
And that's what we're doing right now. We're doing a little. We're smoking a little.
Yeah.
We got the vanilla flavor hookah. You know what I'm saying? We in our little cipher right now.
Feeling good on a Feel Good Friday.
We feeling good. It's real smoky in here. I don't know what the regulations are in this building, but right now we doing our thing. The owner, Chris, is not here yet, and we got the air conditioner on. Should I put the air conditioner on?
No, you good.
Okay, so we good right now. We having a good time. So. Young and Nut, he's in the chat room, I believe.
Yeah, he's there.
DJ Young and Nut.
Shout out to Young and Nut.
Young and Nut.
Tell a story, Shawn.
No. Tamiko really thought you was in here playing music.
I did.
She thought you were in this studio.
I did.
Because this is the shit.
I came in the studio this morning like, where's the DJ? Where's that music coming from? Young and I had no idea. It was pre-recorded.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, so now, how did the hookah lounge come about? Because I am so happy for everything that you and your husband are doing over there.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
How did that all come about?
It kind of, I always tell people what's meant to be will be.
Yeah.
I've never been into hookah prior to owning a hookah lounge. And there's a young lady, her name is Marie, and she owns Queen of the Tropics restaurant in Main Street. Shout out to Marie. So basically, I was a customer at Queen of the Tropics. Me and my daughter, we loved her food.
Oh, okay, okay.
So we would go there all the time, and she had another space right next door. So I said, hey, what are you doing with the space next door? And she's like, well, it's a banquet hall, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. So my daughter said, Ma, we should open a hookah lounge. Mind you, at this time, she was 21 in college. I'm like, what's hookah crack? I didn't know. So, what do you mean open a hookah lounge?
Well, it does look like a yeah.
I didn't know what it was. So we did the research and come to find out that we would be the only hookah lounge in Warren County.
Now,
And,
okay, hold on. Let's start there. Now, Warren County. Warren County. Now, everybody, Phillipsburg is in New Jersey,
right?
but it's right. It's just like if you go from New York to New Jersey over the George Washington Bridge. Phillipsburg is the next town going east to New York from Easton. You could, like, if you're in downtown Easton, you could walk to downtown Phillipsburg. That's Warren County. Okay, continue on.
So it was hard. We started January
Put a pause
of
on
this
that.
year. Put a pause.
Put a on it. It was hard. Put a pause on it. It was hard.
It was hard.
Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay. Now, what was that journey? What was that journey about being hard to get your hookah lounge going?
Basically being a woman of color.
Okay.
And walking into the room with people who don't look like me.
Walking into what room?
Into Chamber of Commerce. Walking into City Hall.
Okay.
Walking into the codes department.
Okay.
Trying to get permits. It was difficult on my end because, again, Phillipsburg is an old town, and they don't understand the hookah trade. And they were like me. They were like, what are you going to do, sell drugs in there all day? They
Really?
didn't get it.
Right.
So they gave me a lot of pushback from the health department when it came to getting a tobacco license in order to operate a hookah lounge.
Wow.
So that was difficult. It took about 6 months, a lot of hearings, a lot of going to the meetings. You guys, it's important that you go to your city council meetings. It's important that you get your voices heard, because if you don't go, it's going to be hard for you to open up businesses or making changes in your area. So please, when they have those meetings, don't throw the flyers away. Join the meetings, go and let your voice be heard. And that's what kind of pushed me, because I was at every meeting, kicking down doors, telling them who I am, what I want to do, and kind of educating them on hookah and what it can bring to that area, because it's changing at this point. We're at a point where a lot of New York and New Jersey people are coming out here, getting them cheap houses, and they don't want to drive back like we did back in the day.
Yes, of course.
They want to have that vibe close to home and just walk home. So that's what I'm providing.
Okay, go. Let me do this stuff for a second. Very interesting, very intriguing. So, you was that person at this point, prior to getting all your paperwork together. You're at these council meetings.
Yes.
You're there all the time now.
Yep.
They know you.
Yep.
Any other folks of color in these meetings other than you while you was trying to get this thing going?
There was one other gentleman, and he owned a beauty supply store in Phillipsburg. An African gentleman. We were the only two that was there.
See, and that's something that needs to be talked about.
Yeah.
Where us folks of color, you're right, we need to be at these council meetings. So now, I'm gonna applaud you for being so ambitious.
Thank you.
So now you're going through all these hurdles to get up to code and these, your paperwork. This took 6 to 7 months?
Yes. Took about 6 months.
Now, how did you feel when you finally got your paperwork?
When I finally got my paperwork, it was
Am
good.
I saying that wrong? Paperwork?
No, I'm on paper, son. No. When we finally got our paperwork and we opened our doors, we felt like it was victorious. But the problem with that was we kept getting fines. The fines started to come.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm listening. Wait a minute. I wanted to wait. You gotta go back for the fines in 2 minutes. Hold on. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny, Barbi, and Tamiko. Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Yeah, hey, good morning.
Hey, it's Stacy.
All right, come on, let's clap. Stacey Jackson.
Hey, Stacey Jackson.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
We're good.
Yeah, it's good, Stacey. It's good to hear your voice. I'm just so honored to be on, right here, sandwiched in between you two progressive young ladies that are out here doing your thing that are so ambitious. Stacey, how are you feeling this morning?
I am feeling great. I actually started off the morning with you guys. I had to drive up to Harrisburg this morning, and I had you on live. I didn't even have the music playing. I was just listening to y'all and looking at Tamiko up there looking all beautiful and stuff.
Yes.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What can we say about Stacey? Stacey coming to this area.
But let me tell you, Shawn, I was actually calling to talk about you.
Oh.
I was calling to talk about you because you know what? You never ever cease to amaze me. A lot of times people have all their own stuff going on, but I clap for the people that respect and support what you have going on. And I see you have Tamiko on the show, and I can remember the day that I actually connected you. And me and Tamiko was in Vegas actually,
right.
And I said, Tamiko, I need you to get on the Shawn Harvey morning show. Get on there, start talking about the hookah lounge and da 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 da. And look at you guys now. You sitting up there like I love support. I hate the fact of the people who always have to be the first person in line. At the Shawn Harvey morning show, I noticed you put everybody in line with you, and I love that about you.
Well,
thank you. You and Barbi, everybody, Senny J, you guys support, you come out. I see you guys have pulled my girl LaShawn in. Like, I love it. I love the support. I love it, guys. I love it.
Well, thank you so much for your kind words. And, one hand wash the other and both hands wash the face. That's how I look at it.
Absolutely.
And another way how I look at it is I know, like Tamiko and yourself and others, you guys love what you do. I love what I do. And that's the contributing factor for me to support and be involved with everyone else in the community, because you love what you do. So the love attracts people, especially people like me. Stacey, you love what you do.
I absolutely do.
And that attracts me to you. Pause.
I love it, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Now, Stacey and I had a quick conversation yesterday, and I know she's been promoting because she's a promotional machine.
She's a beast.
Stacey's been promoting since she was in kindergarten.
That was in kindergarten.
The lunches are coming at 12. The lunches will be here at 11.
I talked to Shawn on the phone yesterday, y'all. I told him everything he says comes out funny. It could be something simple. He said people checking into the hotel and da-da-da-da. I just bust out laughing.
Right.
Everything he say is a funny moment. I'm telling you.
And Stacey has an event at the Iron Mule on Sunday, and we were talking to Miko, and I was like, because for me, like, Sundays is my day. Sundays is the day I could go out because I'm never around Friday and Saturdays. Thank God, because I'm working. And she's having this event on Sunday at the Iron Mule, and I can't wait to show love and come through and enjoy some food, great food that your husband's cooking, right?
That's right. Jackson Cafe.
And Tamiko's gonna be there, and and all of us will be there celebrating with you. Can you let the listening audience know what's going on Sunday, if you don't mind, Stacey? You still there?
Okay, I'm here. It went out for a second.
Could you let everybody know what's going on Sunday, if you don't mind? This Sunday.
So Sunday, we are going to be at the Iron Mule, and I got to give Kate a shout out too.
Okay.
Clap it up for Kate, because Kate always supports everybody's everything.
She does.
She sure does.
She's at the bowling alley. She walks up into my Kicks and Couture event.
Mm-hmm.
You call her with an idea. She's like, yeah, I'm in here. I'm calling her. Kate, I need Tamiko to do hookah. Okay, let's get a tent. Like, she's always down.
Yes.
So she also is on that supporting team, and I love her for that. But on Sunday, so we're having a soul brunch on Sunday. It's going to be catered by Jackson Cafe, which is my husband and myself. After the show is over, I will post a menu and the flyer in the show. And we have DJ 2G's coming from New Jersey, and he is R&B. He's hip hop. He's everything. He's a phenomenal DJ. I think you guys are going to enjoy him. And we have a buffet going on. We got some games. We got some prizes. We just gonna kick back and have fun. Soul brunch on Sunday at the Iron Mule. Brunch starts from 12 to 5. We will have the game plan. Look at Sean with the hookah. Sean, you grown. Sean, you grown.
Ain't he silly?
Sean with the hookah.
Go ahead, Stacey. Go ahead.
But yeah, we're gonna brunch kicks off at 12 p.m. And we're gonna go until 5 p.m. We'll have a heated tent outside for those of you who want to smoke hookah with Tamiko.
Yes.
Those of you that might want to enjoy your cigars. Whatever games are playing that day, the games will be on. I'm sure Barbi Cologne will be in there. We're gonna be finishing celebrating Senny J's birthday. She got 2 complimentary tickets. So she's gonna come and celebrate. And y'all know it's always a party with Senny J. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, no doubt. So
and since Sean invited me on the show to promote and to talk about this event, I did put a comment in the page that says the first 10 people who like this comment, then we will give them complimentary tickets Sunday. Thank you, Shawn Harvey, for always supporting and coming out and showing us love.
yeah, and thank you so much, Stacey. And it goes back to what you just said to me. Like, why do we have to travel back to Brooklyn? Or why do we have to travel back to Jersey? Or why we got to go to Philadelphia? Why we have to go back to where we know where we can have a good time? But now that we have it here locally, you don't have to travel nowhere.
You don't have to travel nowhere.
It's just a 20-minute ride or a 15-minute ride. You live in Allentown or Bethlehem or Easton or wherever, or in the Lehigh Valley or in the Poconos. A half an hour drive. Come on down and let's have a great time, because you're receiving A1 entertainment.
Right.
Absolutely.
You're getting the same entertainment if you'd have went all the way out to New York, New Jersey. And I say that respectfully to those guys over there, because I love them over there. But why do all of that? Let's Stacey, let's do the math. Let's do the math. You go to New York. Let's say if Stacey's having her brunch in New York City. Let's say Newark. You got to fill up the tank. That's $40. Well, maybe $50, depending on what you're driving. You gotta go to Wawa. You gotta fill up the tank. You gotta drive an hour and change. You gotta sit there with the brunch. You gotta get the outfit. You gotta get your outfit.
Absolutely.
Somebody gotta watch the kids. If you're drinking
and
too
then
much,
you got to risk getting on that highway driving back with that DUI, because if you anything like my girl Senny J, you're gonna have some Hennessy.
right. At least if you're in Easton, you're at the Iron Mule and you drinking, somebody could easily take you home, or you could just Uber home.
Right.
So, but you're getting the same. You're getting better entertainment locally. I think we should be proud of that. And we should support it.
Right.
Because you're getting great entertainment.
Right.
And you're safe. Everybody, come on out. Come on out Sunday. Sunday, 12 noon. Stacey told me we'll be there at 9 o'clock doing what we do.
Right. Club noon.
From 12 to 5. Come on, y'all. Come on out. Let's have a good time. LaShawn Oliver, her event is sold out already. Let's clap for LaShawn Oliver. That was a great job that she did with Kate over there.
Clap it up.
So
That's
now
right.
if you can't go there, it's done, sold out. So let's just filter right that into Sunday, folks. If you're not doing nothing Sunday, let's hang out with Stacey. I'm going there basically also to see what Stacey's gonna win. Remember, Stacey had her old black party. Was you there at her old black party?
Oh, absolutely.
And she came out and slayed them with the all red.
Yes. Yes.
She would. And again, like, let's support you guys. If you guys are not doing that, and if you into football, okay, we got the games going.
We got the games.
Got the
going.
games playing. Come on, stop playing. Let's come on now. You got great music, great atmosphere. I need about 15 of us to come through. Your inbox me.
All the beautiful, pretty women will be in the house. Y'all know Barbie probably gonna go home and sew something up on her sewing machine.
You know
y'all know how
she doing that right now.
Yeah, right.
She's doing that on the show.
No, she's on the show today. I'm sitting there for
She probably took her sewing machine over to Mighty Key to get an oil change. So all right, Stacey, one more time. We're going to take a quick break on a Feel Good Friday. Stacey, one more time. And folks, if y'all not doing nothing and y'all in the area, even if you're not in the area, say if you want to come to New York, I'll give you a discount on local hotels in the area. Hit me up today.
That's dope,
If you're coming from New York and you want to spend a night, I got a discount for you for one of the local hotels. How about that?
How about that?
Go ahead, Stacey. We're gonna give you the last word. We're gonna take a break because we brunching this Sunday. How about that? How about that?
We bougie this Sunday, guys.
We brunching this Sunday.
We bougie.
Right, we bougie Sunday. Go ahead, Stacey. You got the last word. What we doing?
Y'all come on out. Show up and show out. The food is going to be amazing. I'm gonna post the menu on the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. I'm going to send the link. So if you guys want to get last minute tickets, Stacey Jackson on Facebook, you can Zelle, you can Cash App. I mean, you can even pay at the door at this point. Like, we want to see you in the building. Come on out and enjoy it. And like Shawn said, Easton is getting his own little movement. Y'all better join it. Come on out, have a good time, and then you can still go home and rest up for work the next day. We'll be finished with you by 5, 6 o'clock.
No doubt.
Yep.
Thank you, Stacey. We appreciate you. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
All right, thank you, guys.
You in the face with the classics. It's DJ Young and Nut.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny, Barbi, Tamiko. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. All right, I could barely hear you. I'm so sorry. Let's start over again.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Okay, who's this?
This is Brooklyn Cakes. I'm the CEO of Lucky Rich Management, Cake Music Model.
Oh, yeah, Brooklyn. What's up, brother? What's going on? Brooklyn, are you from Brooklyn?
Yeah. I'm originally from Fort Greene. Moved to PA, and then once I started my company 7 years ago in PA, I moved to Orlando, and now we based out of Florida also.
Yeah, Brooklyn, this is my man. He's been in here, and we also support your movement as well. I want you to link up with. I need your help, okay?
Oh yeah. I call with the love. I call to show the love.
Yeah, it's nothing but love over here, especially on the Feel Good Friday. Tamiko, I'm gonna link you up with Brooklyn Cakes.
Okay.
And if you don't mind, I want you to start a movement. I want you to bring a party on over to Indigo Lounge, if you don't mind, my friend. Bring some of your folks over to Phillipsburg to support my friend and her business and her husband, Mike. I'm reaching out to you.
Absolutely.
And then and I know it might be a little too late, but the next time Stacey has her brunch, man, I really, I'm asking in a loving way for some help to bring some of the folks over to her event and also my comedy show. And we'll do what we can, to help you out. So you see, right now, what we're doing is nothing but love right here. and we
Yeah,
all touching bases with each other. Go ahead.
I already appreciate everything you did for me already. I got some close friends who know about the Indigo Lounge already. They already told me about it, so
Good.
that's why I called.
Okay.
The show support to Tamiko. Stacy is not late for her brunch. I got the 5-state promotion going on right now.
Thank you.
I still put everything in promotion. I got the team in Orlando, the team in Bethlehem, and we all the way love the show. We support y'all. And yeah, let's make something definitely happen moving forward. International Fashion Show, my last fashion show of the year, my 6th state of the year, the last state, the last fashion show, November 27th, Allentown, PA. Everybody welcome for the sponsorship. You know, it's about us showing love and everybody winning together, and we can make it happen.
See, Tamiko, this is what we're talking about.
Right.
You know, and this is happening in real time. This is organic.
Yeah, no,
everyone is sharing right now, and we all love what we do, and we all linking up with each other to connect the dots for all the entertainment purposes here in the Lehigh Valley. And I appreciate your service, brother, and everything that you do out here in this community and all over the 5 states that you do. So, and it's good. See, his people already has enjoyed your establishment already, Tamiko, and that's just a good look, and this is what we need out here in these streets. And all you haters, just fall back and watch.
Oh yeah,
Watch us work. Watch us. Excuse me, hold on, Brooke, don't say nothing. Right, let me scream for a second. Watch us work, hater. Watch us eat your popcorn and watch us work, hater.
Oh, Shawn, you're so crazy.
Sit back and relax, hater.
We
stop on y'all right now. We don't go, hater. Hater, sit down and watch your popcorn and watch us work.
Absolutely. Yo, Shawn, I appreciate everything from the show.
Appreciate you, brother.
Barbi, son, everyone, like I said, International Fashion Show, everybody available for a sponsorship. Let's work together, make each other grow, make each other blossom, and it will be a nice 2022 for everyone.
Exactly. So again, everyone, we'll put your information in the chat room as well, and we'll definitely show you some love. And I appreciate the call, brother.
Nah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everything the show did for us, bringing us out. And man, keep doing what you do. Tamiko, keep doing what you do.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Let's make this work, all right?
Let's go. All right.
All right. Yeah, God bless.
We're going to shout out the room in a minute. All right, so Tamiko, you went to all the meetings with all the Babylonians.
All the Babylonians.
So you actually established relationships with the Babs.
Yes,
but you had to.
Some of them helped me out.
Let's clap for the Babylonians that helped.
Shout out to the Babylonians in the chat room this morning.
Listen. That Black Lives Matter is moving because of the Babylonians. Thank you. A lot of financing over there.
You're right.
So now you cultivated these relationships.
Right.
Everybody's a Feel Good Friday. Tamiko, introduce yourself one more time.
Hey guys, I am Tamiko, owner of the Indigo Hookah Lounge, located at 733 South Main Street in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. We offer more than just hookah. Of course, it's good vibes, it's hookah, it's wings. We do karaoke on Thursdays. Come down and see what all the fuss is about. Trust me, you'll be impressed. You'll be back.
You know, the DJs got riled up at me. They got mad. You know, folks get mad at me every once in a while.
Why?
Because I talk a lot of crap.
Oh, what you said, Shawn?
I don't think they got mad at me, but they always like, well, Shawn don't know what he's talking about. So the other day, I mentioned you.
Mm-hmm.
LaShawn, call back on the 570 number. LaShawn. Oliver, call back on. Tamiko.
Yes, sir.
Tamiko, just check this out. So, like how you said you thought young enough. LaShawn, hold on for a second, all right? You got a second, LaShawn?
Yeah, I got it.
So, Tamiko, you know how you said young and you thought young. LaShawn, Tamiko thought Young and Up was in here playing music.
LaShawn, don't you dare laugh at me, girl.
That's hilarious.
Don't you dare laugh, LaShawn.
I'm not laughing.
So I said to the DJs the other day, Tamiko, I said, I was in your lounge, and you had the big jukebox in there, and the jukebox was pumping, and I asked your husband, I want to hear some Jersey. It's my house. I want to hear some Jersey joints. He went over there and threw some Jersey joints on, and the jukebox was popping.
Right.
The sound, and then you were sharing,
Right.
what it can do.
Right.
And I said to the DJs, y'all better watch it.
Oh man.
Y'all better watch it. Cause these jukeboxes, the one that's sitting Indigo Lounge and all over the world, they might take your spot. Only thing they need is the mixes.
Nah, we need our DJs. We love our DJs.
The DJs are like, oh, no, man. No. And I said, listen, those toll booth guys are gone. We thought we had them 20 years ago.
They're definitely gone. But nah, we need the DJs. Shout out to the DJs.
I know, and that's what I was saying. I said, listen, I know we need the DJs. Don't calm down. But DJs, I'm just saying, hey. And you know what I said to Miko? LaShawn's on the phone, we're going to talk to her right now. I said, see, y'all on Facebook, and y'all got these mixes on social media. Mm-hmm. And you do a lot of mixes on these other platforms.
Right.
The jukebox is going to take your mix. They're going to give you a few dollars. And they're going to put your mix. They're going to put your mix in the jukebox.
That might happen, Shawn.
See, but then when I say
I ain't think about it like that.
See,
but that might happen, Shawn.
Welcome to Harvey's house.
Right.
Welcome to Harvey's house. Nobody's thinking like that. So when the DJs play these mixes, and you know what? The metaverse is gonna cut the DJ a check, like Young and I. Yo, Young and I, here go 10 stacks. We're gonna play your music in every jukebox all over the world.
Right.
DJs, I'm just saying, get vaccinated.
Get vaccinated.
That's crazy.
LaShawn Oliver, come on, let's clap for LaShawn.
Hey, LaShawn Oliver.
It's a feel good Friday.
morning.
It's a feel good Friday today. What's going on, LaShawn?
Hey, Shawn, how you doing?
I'm good.
Shout out to Tamiko. I was at the lounge last night and I had a good time.
Girl, we turned up, didn't we? We had a
I'm
ball
tired.
last night.
I'm so tired.
I'm exhausted. Shawn had me here at 6:40 in the
I love
morning.
your spot. I think even if I don't hoop, I tried. This is my second time. I kind of like the vibe, just sitting there, the music. You didn't have time to spend with us yesterday because you were so busy. It was just like nonstop.
And that's a good thing.
But yeah, people need to definitely come out and see what it's about because it's definitely a nice look. So
I appreciate
thank
you. Thank you, LaShawn. Thank you for your
Yeah,
support.
and I
appreciate
agree
it.
with you. I've been there several times. I don't know, my wife and I's been there, and we definitely enjoyed the experience. And we're not just saying this because it really boils down. Even for me in my business, I try to bring the funniest comedy show as possible, right? Like I try to bring this A1 level of comedy. And it goes with you, and it goes with LaShawn, what everybody else is doing. Stacey Jackson. Regardless if we know each other, we still got to bring that A1 product. You still have to bring it to the table.
You do.
Because you could be my cousin or my brother and sister or whatever, but if the service is not good, nah, I'm good. I love you to death, sis.
Right.
Exactly.
But I didn't enjoy my experience.
Right.
So you still have to, even though we all know each other, it pushes each and every one of us to bring that, for me, if you have to have that vision of that
Give your
A1
best. Give your
entertainment.
best.
And
Give
that's
your
what it
best.
is. And that's why we show you love as well. Because it's two different loves. We love you to death, but now if you got a business, that's a different love.
Right.
So personal love and business love
Two different
is
loves.
two different loves. I learned that. You know what I mean? So I don't want nobody to come out of my comedy show and be like, I was whacked, horrible. I'm not coming back.
Right.
And that's
You
what
never said it,
LaShawn
right.
said. She enjoyed herself in the experience.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
She's
And
not saying
especially-
that. Go ahead, LaShawn.
I got to give a shout out to the Jackson Cafe too, because I can't wait to Sunday. I know I didn't come through with my ticket yet, but I'm coming. I'm showing up. I'll be there. Hope I can get me some, macaroni, some shrimp, some
Yeah,
stuff.
and LaShawn, you know
They
what?
be
I'm
cooking.
gonna be parked right there next to you. I can't wait as well. And I'm definitely gonna support the kitchen and support everything that goes on there at the Iron Mule on a
I'm
Feel
gonna be
Good Friday.
tired. I'm gonna
Well-
be tired, but I'm gonna push
Well,
through.
sure. Then, welcome to this world. I'm tired every day, so it's fine. It's a good tired. It's okay.
So you know I work all day, every day.
I know. It's fine. Good. You're not working hard enough.
Yes, I am.
Keep
I'm
working.
I'm working now.
I get 70 minutes of sleep a night.
Shawn,
At
you-
56
okay.
years old.
Well,
and
I just wanted to shout out to Miko.
yes.
Say good morning to you.
Okay.
And that's it. Just want you guys to have a good day.
And thank you so much. And we also we just talked about a moment ago before she called in. I applauded you and congratulate you on that endeavor that you and Kate had your sold out event over at the Iron Mule for tomorrow. So let's applaud LaShawn one more time.
you.
Let's do that. And also,
I'm still getting phone calls. I'm like, I'm sorry, we sold out.
yeah, and I even reached out to her because some of my people was like, Shawn, we need tickets to that. And remember, I did remember you. I texted her. She hit me back. LaShawn hit me back in cap letters. Yo, we sold out.
Yeah.
Call me back later.
That's a blessing, though. That's a blessing.
Yo, call me back later. LaShawn, also before you go, let's talk about the Toys for Tot on on a Feel Good Friday. Let's talk about that, and let's talk about your experiences from our previous event for bowling.
Well, the Toys for Tots is going to happen on December 12th at the Bondon Lanes here in Easton. We're supporting the young tots at St. Anthony's Youth Center here in Easton. Come out and bowl for a cause and bring a toy. Your donation is definitely needed. It will definitely help a kid and a household because, we never know what parents can do these days. The last experience we had was amazing. Tamiko came out with her crew. They tried to come out with bowling balls in the bag. And,
We did.
They try to show out.
But we wasn't ready.
Very fun.
We wasn't ready.
Fun competition because I think we all knew what we were there for. So just having everybody in the room and just.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show.
Good morning. This is Yvette, the funny lady of comedy.
Yeah,
How are you?
yeah. Hold on, Yvette. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. LaShawn, go ahead. Continue on. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, just having everybody present in the room, showing the love. I think it was past the expectation because it was just something new. Everybody was busy, but everybody stopped what they was doing and they came out. And I'm looking forward to trying to shut this whole bowling alley down this time around.
Right.
So you guys come out and support.
Okay, good. And LaShawn,
It's
thank
definitely going to a good cause.
you. Of course. And LaShawn, thank you so much. We appreciate everything that you do for the community. And thank you. On a Feel Good, let's clap. It's a Feel Good Friday. LaShawn, we smoking hookah at 7 o'clock in the morning. That's what we're doing.
Listen, it was after midnight when I left, right? So
Sure was.
I was smoking in the morning too.
There you go. All right. Well, God bless you.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye, LaShawn.
Okay. My fault. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team. You still there?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Yvette, the funny lady's on the phone. Let's clap.
Hi, Yvette.
Yes.
Before you start talking, Tamiko, you feeling comfortable? You feel a little comfortable? You good?
I'm good.
You good? Straight?
Let's go, Shawn.
Okay, let's do it. Okay. Okay. Good morning, Yvette. How you doing today?
I'm grateful.
Well, good. You're right. A little gratitude and the attitude. Where are you from originally?
From Louisville, Kentucky.
That's Lee Scott. See if Lee Scott in the chat room.
Lee Scott is in the chat room.
Oh, whoa. I think Lee, put a number 1 if you're from Louisville, Kentucky.
As we said home, Louisville. We say Louisville.
Oh, Louisville. I'm so sorry. Louisville.
California, I say Louisville.
Oh, okay. Louisville.
Yeah. But it's really Louisville.
I want to know, Lee, put a neighborhood or a landmark in Louisville. I want to know if this young lady can identify this.
Shawnee Park.
What's the name of the park?
Chickasaw Park. Shawnee Park or Chickasaw Park.
A lot of parks.
Lee Scott said, Unc. She told you right, Unc.
Oh, I'm pronouncing it wrong. Lee, name a landmark or two. Are you current? So, where you live now?
I live in Long Beach, California now.
Okay.
I go home all the time. My family is still there.
So your family's still there. So you okay? So and Lee is from Louis. How do I pronounce it?
I was just there for a funeral.
You was just there.
just there last week for a funeral.
Oh, well, our condolences. So tell us about your comedy journey. Did it start in Louisville?
Well, it started the day I was born. To be
Okay.
honest with you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're born with like 8 other siblings. It starts right then. Like you got to fight for your spot. So I say when I came out, I was feeling blessed because it was not a lot of entertainment that we could afford to go to. In fact, our parents would take us to wrestling, but it would be two at a time. And so when your turn come around, you be done forgot who was fighting.
Right.
So we had to entertain ourselves amongst ourselves. So we would always talk about each other and bag on each other. And with that being said, you had to either be strong or be sitting somewhere crying.
All right, the sibling rivalry thing could make you or break you.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And honestly, it made you. And okay, so it
did,
started.
but I didn't know how my journey was gonna be because I started off as a hairstylist, and as I would, have so many people in my salon, people be sitting around the walls, and I mean, because I had a very good clientele, so I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do because I got tired of wetting these people down. By the time I get to them, they be dry and they be mad and stuff. So I started slinging jokes, and I would do a whole routine behind my chair, and people would be in there just busting up laughing, and it was just crazy how it just kind of evolved around that. Being in the salon, and people always coming through the salon and selling stuff and bringing stuff, and so you had to be an entertainer too.
Right. So that's sort of the same journey with me, but I didn't do hair. I was the dude. I was snapping on everybody in the barbershop. Like I would come in the barbershop before I get my hair cut, and I would just slay everybody, start snapping everybody.
The local comedy man.
Yeah, I was the local comedy man in the barbershop. That's how that happened.
I started doing that too. I would go around to the barbershops and I'd be like, yes. So they told me this where all the leftover niggas be at right here. And I would just go from there. They would just start laughing, and then that's how I would just practice my routine right there on the spot.
Now-
and just have people just busting up.
Now, Tamiko, I got a lot of in my comedy journey, and I always talk about this with the comedians, and I talk about it on the show. There was a lot of bombing in the beginning, like live on stage, and I have thousands of bomb stories because I went through that journey. One time I was at a club in New York. They did the show every Monday night, Mocha Lounge. Tina Graham will tell you. She was the producer of that show.
Shout out to Tina Graham.
Yeah, she was the producer, and Smokey Suarez was the host. And on this particular Monday night, there was always a lot of beautiful women in the place. Everybody, well-to-do. Everybody's working after work women. And one day I came in there, and it was so many women in the room. I knew I was gonna bomb.
Shawn.
I knew. Tamika, I used to bring my bomb with me.
You used to bring your bomb with you?
Yeah, I had a 2-year bomb. It was with me. Like it would wake me up in the morning, and then at night I would make myself look like a complete fool.
Oh man.
This before all y'all knew that I was doing comedy. And then I come in there in Mocha Lounge, had nothing to say. It was nothing, and I bombed. I was so bad that I wish they would have booed me. They just stared at me. That's the worst. Being stared at is worse than getting booed. Cause all these beautiful women are looking at me. My outfit was horrible. You could see the lower self-esteem starting to creep in. It was bad, right? That's one of my bomb experiences, and I couldn't sleep for the next night. Now, Yvette,
you be wanting to jump off a bridge or anything.
Now,
to get out that pain.
right? So, and I got thousands of these stories. So, what? Now that you're hitting the stage, can you share one of your bomb stories, if you don't mind?
Honestly, and I'm not bragging and I'm not boasting, but I did not have very many in my life that I can really tell you about.
Get closer to the phone. Get closer to the phone, please.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I said I didn't have a lot of bomb stories because when I started doing comedy, I couldn't remember my routine. So my mom told me, get something to help you remember what you want, what the punchline is. So I started finding props, and that's what I started using was props to. Yeah, so it was like almost like a guaranteed thing because it was kind of like my comedy was 3D. You know, you would see the prop first. I mean, you would hear the joke, and then you would see the punchline. And always the punchlines would be great because I had a prop to kind of like prop me up. And so the one bomb, it wasn't really a bomb, but what happened was there was this one room that I did all the time, and it was totally predominantly black room. Hood, I'm talking about hood. And there was a talent competition. They had a comedy competition that night. And so this white boy came in, and I was just so confident that, you know, these are my hood folks. These people have been knowing me. They don't know this white boy. You know, I'm not going to go get my props. I'm just going to do my stuff. I'm going to do my stuff off the top of my head.
Right.
And this white boy came in there singing some old Luther Vandross.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
I said the white boy came in.
Yeah, now we can hear you. Wherever you're doing with your phone, just leave it just like that, because now we can hear you.
Okay. I said this white boy. I was so confident that it was my hood. You know, this was a room that I'd had for years, and everybody knew me and everybody loved me. And I'm just like, okay, well, this white boy, he ain't gonna do nothing. So what I did was I got halfway cocky. I didn't even bring my props that night. I didn't even use them. They were in the car, but I didn't go get them. I said, I ain't worried about this white boy. Who, you know, what are he going to do? That boy got up there and was singing Luther Vandross and all these black songs, and he just literally, like, lit the room up. Because, you know, it's hard to compete against comedy, against music. I mean, it's like, it can be done, but with the way this white boy, and he looked like the country bunker, like you wouldn't even, the voice didn't even match. So I didn't even see it coming. And he took first place. I ended up getting second, but he took that first prize.
Now that
was like my major bomb.
Now you know what's interesting about that, Tamiko, with comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I saw two comedians, you know, because obviously she uses props, and if that's her lane, then you know, God bless her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a form of entertainment and comedy. One time, I was doing a show, right, and the two comedians had the same closing act.
Wow.
There was like a dance, like they did a dance.
They did it together.
No, they did it separate. That was part of the act.
Oh, okay.
One did. They did total different. They did different jokes, but the last joke was a dance joke off of a song. Hey DJ, play this song, and then they would dance and act like the character or whatever. They both had the same closing joke. So the first comedian, now the place is packed. Mm-hmm. We're talking about props and all that, right? Mm-hmm. And using dancing, which is also a form of entertainment, of course. The first comedian goes up there and do the closing act. Mm-hmm. The second comedian is off to the side, mad as hell.
Right.
That the dude is doing the dance.
Doing his dance.
Well, he's not. No, the thing is, both of them are doing somebody else's dance that they saw in the video.
Oh my God.
So the second guy gets up, he does the dance. So the people are seeing the dance twice.
It's not that funny when it's twice.
But check this out. Right.
It's not.
Guess what happened? We go outside. The two comedians started fighting.
No, now that's funny. That's the show.
They're on the floor, rolling around. Rolling on the...
That's the show, folks.
Why you did my dance? But it's not your dance. It was a dance that an artist did on a video that we all love, and it was just they was imitating that.
Right.
So we're out there. Why are y'all fighting? Yup, it's not like you stole a joke.
Right.
Well, I had a similar situation to that. It was with another white person who was, I had did this for California Highway Patrol for Christmas, but the girl told me we need a white girl. I mean, not a white girl, but we need somebody other than black, even if they just open up for you for a few minutes.
Right.
Just to show that we're not, to show the diversity or whatever.
Okay.
So she was bombing. She was bombing big time. But they had already told me, just literally, if she just gets up there for 3 minutes and she can hold on for 3 minutes, it's good. So she started bombing at 2. So this heifer says, well, I know if this comedy don't work, and this has been my tagline forever, this is where I make my money. I said, if this comedy don't work out for me, I do a little bootleg stripping. The only thing she left out was bootleg. And she said, I can do some stripping up in here if y'all want me to, or something like that. And I thought, what the hell? And we rode together. Can I tell you that was the longest ride home?
Well, she wouldn't have been getting in my car, I'll tell you that much.
Say that again.
I cussed her from Amazing Grace to A Sweet Opportunity.
See, so
yes,
you see
I
how
was out there.
you see how emotional it is.
It is.
To me, see, so she said, now, does she know that you usually do this?
She knows because we have been friends for.
Hello? See, you still there? All right, she'll go back. See, that's why that's the liability. Call back. And let's clap for Yvette, the funny lady. See, that's the liability about doing stand-up. When you depend on, no, like I said, it's a great form of entertainment. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna shout out the room. It's part of entertainment,
Right.
And it's essential in stand up,
Right.
to have people go up. There's comedians I see they Yvette.
Yes.
Right. So she knew that you see, because you know why the first comedian, Tamiko, panicked. Because they panic. So sometimes when you panic like that, you either try to do 3 things happen. You either try to do your best joke, or you take somebody else's joke, or you walk off the stage. And apparently this woman,
that's exactly what happened. She just panicked and she had nowhere else to go. And she said she just uses the term, well, I'll just start stripping right now. She started acting like she was taking her clothes off. And the bottom line, anything, I told her, you don't even touch stripping. When you're on my stage, you don't even touch the word stripper. You can't even say it. Under no circumstances do you even say the word.
See, so you're telling her she can't even do anything with stripping.
Period.
See, now that's a liability, Tamiko.
Right.
That's a liability
Right.
for the comedian. Yvette, you shouldn't put yourself in a position where you need to tell a comedian what not to say or do.
Right.
If it's my show and I invited you onto the show, I felt like the reason why I could tell her that, because I was the one that was paying her and it was my event, and she had known me at least 10 years. So I felt like she knew that was off limits.
Okay, that's understandable. I'm gonna share a quick story with you, Tamiko, and then we get back.
Under normal circumstances, no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't even try to, do that to somebody else. But since it was my gig and you know me personally, and that's my moneymaker, because at the end of my show I have this big long tongue, and I say, if this don't work out, I can do stripping.
Right.
And I get so much money from that.
Right. So
you took my bread.
Right. So the thing with that, like, Tamiko, one time I was invited to do 105, the Charlemagne the God.
105.1.
105.1. They did a comedy show at Caroline's one particular weekend a few years back.
Right.
They had 5 sold out shows, and 2 of those shows were industry shows where, like the Kevin Hart managers are there and people that could take you to a whole nother level Because when you have these type of shows, they show up because they want to see, the acts.
Right.
They already know who the headliner is. They want to see the feature acts. So I'm not gonna mention his name. One of the headliners called me and said, Shawn, I want you to feature for me for the whole entire weekend. That's great. Like, that's a good look that an A-list comedian will call on me to feature for them at Caroline's in New York City, which is the mecca of comedy.
Yes.
It's 350 seats in there. I've done sold-out shows in Caroline's. But check this out. The A-list comedian said to me, Shawn, I know your jokes. We all know each other's jokes. He said, Shawn, don't do none of your jokes.
So what you gonna do?
Right. He said, Shawn, don't talk about this. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about this. Literally putting me in a situation where I got to do new material that I don't know which way it's going to go in front of a packed house. Now, if you got a packed house, I got to go with what I know that's funny because these people's never seen me before.
Right.
And then the comedian said, listen, not only do I want you not to do none of your jokes, I want you to bring 2 New Jack comedians to do 3 minutes each. Now, New Jack comedians, I've been one. New Jack comedians can't do a room like that.
Right.
It's impossible to do a room like that. Honestly, like if you 3 months into comedy and somebody said, yo, do Caroline's in front of 300 people, 350 people, it's a challenge. And you know what I said to him? I declined the job. I declined the job.
Wow.
I said, you're not going to put me in a position for me to fail.
Right.
Because all topics were off limits because the headliner wanted to do his material.
And that was covering your topics. Wow.
Well, it's universal. It's all kind of topics. Don't curse. Don't talk about sex. Don't talk about your mother. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about your kids.
What am I do?
What am I do?
Right.
So, in spite of this industry, because I wasn't going to set myself up to fail, I declined the job.
Good for you, Shawn. Good for you.
Well, I had
and that's the thing. So sometimes, even like you say, it's your money maker, it's your bread maker. I say this respectfully to you. There's people that done that act way before you.
Right.
You're not the only one that's done that act at the end or in the beginning of a set. So sometimes when people get on the mic, you don't know what they're going to do. Even if you tell them don't do it, just like her girlfriend did, they'll panic and they will still do it.
Right.
So sometimes as comedians, and I mean, you and I, we're comedians, so I'm chopping it up with you. Sometimes we have to be prepared because if you have a rubber duck and that duck is making that joke funny, and then another dude walking with a duck. Let me tell you something. I've been in comedy so long. I saw 2 comedians in wheelchairs fight. They were arguing with each other because the one wheelchair guy was like, yo, why are this wheelchair guys here?
Shawn, you're not
I'm not
silly.
making it.
I don't believe you, Shawn. I don't believe it.
The one wheelchair dude felt a certain way about the other wheelchair dude. I'm not making this up.
At a show?
At a show.
Wow, that's hard.
The nigga wheeled in, and the other guy was like, what is he doing it? Because it's the same.
Beat this one.
Right, so I'm just saying, like, respectively with your business. I'm saying respectively with your business, and you are successful in what you do, and we applaud you. But sometimes you got to be prepared for anything when you come into a comedy room because you don't know what a comedian is going to do.
Right.
Now, I could have been a straight asshole and told that comedian, yo, I'll do whatever you tell me. And got up there and did my set and did what I had to do. But now I'm compromising myself. So sometimes you have to, if you don't stand for nothing, you fall for anything.
Fall for anything.
So a lot of times, with you, funny as hell. But sometimes comedians will panic and they will do certain jokes. They will steal a joke. They'll take
and
your
that's
kid.
how I felt. That's what I felt like happened to her. Felt like she may have just hit the panic button because I had given her the light and she had bombed all the way. And she just said, bam, it just came out. But here's what happened to me in Louisville, Kentucky.
Go ahead.
I went with a headliner, a world known headliner.
Right.
Now, Louisville, Kentucky is my hometown. I
Right.
mean, I graduated from high school there. My dad's side, my mom's family, everybody is there.
Right.
Okay, so I was excited. I'm telling this headliner, I'm gonna fill you plenty of seats. I'm gonna fill the room up. I'm gonna fill the house up for you. Don't worry.
Right. Right.
Okay. And we get there. He told me each night I have 15 minutes
Right.
before, and then he do the rest of the show. So the first night I turned up, but like I was like, this is my family. Everybody I know is there. We went to the radio station and my family and friends blew up the radio station. Like he literally had no calls coming in, and this was a headliner. But you're talking about my whole family and
Right.
everybody is there.
Right.
So they were excited. First time I was at home doing comedy, they was crazy. So every night they turned out, and I mean I lit the room up every night.
Right.
But the second night, he pulled me off at 7 minutes and he said, come here. I was like, wow, what's going on? I didn't know what to think. He told me that I needed to turn down my funnies. He said, I am the headliner and I should not have to work that hard to go up behind. And I had never heard that in my entire career, to turn down the funnies. First of all, mine is stay on lit. They stay on 10. I do not have no up and down.
Right.
When I leave the stage, my thought is I don't leave nothing for nobody. So try to let me be the headliner, because I really do. That's my intent. Is I don't want nobody to come behind me. I don't want nobody to come. I want you to remember me.
Now, let me stop you. Tamiko, a lot of times.
No, that's just me personally.
Yeah, and a lot of times, what you guys don't know, as the consumer at a comedy show, like when the A-listers come, you know who the A-listers are. I don't want to mention names, because I work with these folks too. But you know the A-listers, Tamiko. You go, oh, he gonna be at the casino.
Right.
Let's all go.
Right.
And we all do.
Yep.
But 90% of them, they have their own acts, their feature acts, to tailor what they're doing. Because she's absolutely right. I got fired from a tour because of that. Where the headliner was like, get him. Nah, Shawn, here go your money.
Gotta go.
You gotta go. I'm downstairs selling $1,000 worth of merchandise.
Take your merch. Hit the road, Shawn.
Every night. Yo, Shawn, we love you, bro. Here go 5 stacks. Get out of here. So she's absolutely right. A lot of our headliners that we love in the game, there's some of them, Tamiko, though. There's some of them who I love and respect to death because they don't care. You could bring that heat. And then they'll go on and close out the show. So you are absolutely right. I identify with you and your struggles in your hometown, which is unfortunate. Some comedians don't know how to. Some comedians are on 10. Go ahead.
And look at this. I was trying to impress him because I had never been on the road with the headline. I had never been on the road, so I was like, I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna show my family. I'm like, I'm gonna turn this thing up, And that was my whole intent, that I would just do the best job, and he's never asked me back again. Right. Never.
Right.
Never.
That's what they do.
He goes there all the time, still.
Now, I'm not saying all of them, Tamika. I'm not saying all of them. But some of them, just like the experience at Caroline's, they will limit your jokes.
Right.
Now,
and make you look crazy. I'm not doing that. I won't do it. I'm not gonna make myself look crazy for you to look great. I'm not doing that. All right.
Well, I just went on there. Let me do this one. I just went on the road this weekend in Memphis, and great headliner. I mean, really nice top dog, and he just tells me all the time, turn it up as much as you can get it up. And like I said, he comes right in behind me and do his thing and don't have no problem with it. But like I said, I had never heard nobody tell me to turn down the funnies. Like I said, I didn't know that,
Yep. It happens.
But that was a lesson learned. That was a great lesson learned.
All right, so we appreciate. We're gonna shout out to him. We're gonna take a break and shout out to him.
Yeah.
Let's clap for you. Let's clap for you. You kicking some ass. Okay, listen. We're gonna give you the last word. Where can my folks find you? And we definitely, we'll follow you out here in these streets. And thank you so much. And we
always
go ahead.
You can always hit my website, thefunnylady.com. Anything The Funny Lady, The Funny Lady Instagram, The Funny Lady, all that stuff. Facebook, all that. And then I just had a movie drop 3 weeks ago on Tubi called Trip Slip. Trip Slip on Tubi. And
Good.
you can find that movie. And then I did a movie with John Witherspoon before he passed and Tiffany Haddish, which is supposed to drop sometime soon on Tubi. And then one more with Barry Brewer, which just got that Tyler Perry thing. So I got about 4 movies right now going that's going to drop within the next few months. So I am excited, beyond excited. Check out The Funny Lady, thefunnylady.com. Thank you guys for letting me come in and do my thing. Really was great talking to you.
Let's clap for him. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. We'll be in touch. We truly appreciate your time, and thanks for sharing your story and educating us and having this conversation started. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you guys.
Okay, so Comedy Corner sponsored by TG, Tina Graham, godmother of comedy. We appreciate you. We'll be right back. Quick break. Shout out the room.
AWOL DJs.
Who is it? It's Young and Nut, and I'm doing them.
Okay, God bless. Go ahead.
Good morning, guys. It's Tamiko back with Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Barbi, Senny J. You see, they're not here today, so I'm sitting in. So, you guys, thank you for giving me a warm welcome. Let's get started with the weather. Now, in Bethlehem, PA, where we are, it is 37 degrees, going up to a 51 high. If you in NYC, Brooklyn. I'm repping Brooklyn, Shawn. If you're in NYC, Brooklyn is 44 degrees, going up to a high of 52. Miami is 75 with a high of 81. And last but not least, I'm shouting out Vegas because my daughter's in Vegas right now. It is 68 degrees. And by the time she's hit the strip and she go hang out with her girlfriends, it's going to be 81 degrees.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Is your daughter watching the show right now? I know it's 5 o'clock.
She is watching the show.
That's right.
She's talking smack to me, too.
That's right. Show mama some love. And your daughter's a beautiful young lady that's very motivated. I met your daughter over at your establishment, and God bless this young lady.
Thank
and
you.
young ladies, be careful out there in Las Vegas. Now, back to what I was talking about. We're going to shout out the room. We're going to show you some love. Put the hearts in the chat room if you don't mind. Let's clap for Feel Good Friday. Let's clap for that. Let's clap for it. Tamika, I want to share.
What's up?
Remember I was talking about remember I was talking about I refused the job with the comedian?
Yes.
I forgot to tell the rest of that story. And again, thanks to Tina Graham, TG sponsors Comedy Corner, Godmother of Comedy. We appreciate you, Tina. I refused the job, right? Mm-hmm. Now we're comedians. We all trying to get on. You know, yo, put me on. Mm-hmm. Put me on. Yo, let me do this. I'll do it, right? Which is cool. Another comedian, when I refused, I said to another comedian, yo, I refused the job because of the reasons that I shared. That comedian reached out to the headliner.
Don't tell me he went and took the job.
And went and took the job.
You a lie.
You
a lie.
Now, hear me out. And the comedian bombed all weekend.
Horrible. That's what he get. Being fast, stealing somebody's job. That's what he get.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bombed or look crazy in these streets.
Right.
And you don't want to look crazy like that in front of hundreds and hundreds of people every night of the week.
Right.
It could damage your career.
Right.
We're not doing that for a headliner. So I just wanted to finish that story. Now, we're going to show the chat room some love. Where's the hearts at in the chat room?
In the chat room, hey.
Is your daughter ready? Does your daughter put the hearts at? Is she in the chat room or she's texting you?
Yeah, she's in the chat room and she's texting me.
Oh, there you go. So listen, we're going to start this. We're going to see the hearts in the chat room.
Hey,
where the hearts at? In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room,
hey, where your hearts at?
In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? Tamiko, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where?
Turn down for what?
Well, I need you to loosen. Just like August, I need you to loosen up your shoulder. Keep those hard. I need you to, because you like the.
I'm loosening up.
You like to turn down. Right,
I'm loosening up. I'm trying to get all the chat room members now, Shawn.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I want you, if you don't mind, I want you to look in the camera when you're doing it, and just loosen up a little bit.
All right. Y'all know I'm nervous, right?
I know you're nervous. I got you. Don't worry about it. Listen, I got you. Just loosen up, and we're going to do this again. You know, they laughing in the camera. Keep those hearts coming, because you look like you're ready to pay a parking ticket.
Woo!
Calm down. Just relax. Hold on. We're going to do this again. We're going to do this again.
We good. Let me move side, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You good? You said,
Wait a second. Let's go.
All right, let's try this again. No, you're great though. I just
Loosen up a little bit more.
let's go.
Yep.
We're gonna do this. Let's see the hearts in the chat room. Come on. Oh, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room.
Hey, with the hearts at? In the chat room.
Where the hearts
in the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at?
in the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Tamiko, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts at? For what?
For what?
For what?
For what? For what?
I like it. I like it. We're gonna do it again. I like it. I like what's going on. I feel the spirit. I like it. I got the Holy Ghost. Hold on, wait.
Send me them hearts, y'all.
Send those hearts out here. We gotta do this again. Is your daughter still there or did she leave?
She's cracking up.
Oh, okay, cool. Come on, here we go. We're gonna try this one more time. Let's go. Got it. Oh, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Tamiko, let's go. Turn down.
Where the hearts at? In the chat room. But wait a minute. Supposed to read the names now, ain't I?
Worry about the names.
Okay.
One more time.
Am I supposed to get up and dance, Shawn?
No, you ain't gotta do that.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to.
Okay.
All you gotta do is you gotta look in that camera.
All right. Can y'all see me?
Yeah,
Put a
they
number
see.
one if y'all can see me. Okay.
They see you.
All right.
You look. So when we do it, just like you just can chat room, you know, put your hands up, swag it up, you know, like how when you take your selfies when you're all over the world and all that.
Right,
you gotta, you know, just
gotta get a little swaggy.
You're performing now.
A little swaggy.
Get your swag up. You're up there.
Swaggy.
You like this. You like this. Turn down for what? Yeah. Ready?
All right, let's go.
Embrace that camera.
In 5.
There you go. let's give it to Jesus. Okay. Now they're like in chat room. Hurry up so I can hear my name. They doing that now. They doing that now. I don't know if they're doing it, but I feel it in my spirit. Okay, come on. This is it. Let's go. Look at that camera, Tamiko. You gonna do it, brother. Oh, where the hearts at?
In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at?
In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Tamiko, let's go. Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts turn down for what? For what? For what? For what?
For what?
Turn down for what?
That was good. That was good, Shawn. I felt it, Shawn. I felt it.
Feel the Holy Ghost?
Oh, man, I'm feeling the Holy Ghost.
Great job.
I'm feeling it, Shawn.
Yes, guy. Who's in the chat room?
All right, let's start. We got Kellyanne Britton. Shout out to Kellyanne Britton. That's my cousin in Atlanta, so I'm shouting her out.
God bless. All right.
Yeah.
She's single in a relationship.
She is single, and she's beautiful, Shawn.
She's single.
All you single fellas, Kellyanne Britton.
She's single and in Atlanta.
She's in Atlanta.
And it's Christmas time.
And it's Christmas time, and she accepts gifts, fellas.
God bless you. Welcome to the show, young lady. Who else you got?
We got LaShawn Oliver. Hey, LaShawn. We got Stacey Jackson, Robert McCall. No, McFall. I'm sorry, Robert.
Yeah, that's Robert. He's part of the group. God bless.
Shout out to Robert.
Okay.
We got my girl Senny J. Senny Feel Better.
Yeah, Cindy's not feeling well today, guys. We'll
Randy,
update you on that.
Yeah, definitely. We have Randy Montgomery. Hi, Randy.
Okay, Randy. Yeah, you say hi to them. Let's go.
And we got DJ Youngernut.
DJ Youngernut.
Shout out to DJ
Youngernut, who's here in spirit.
Here in
she
spirit.
came in. Where's Youngernut's
I'm like,
table?
Where Youngernut at? Where the music at?
Shawn, do you need the jukebox out the Indigo?
Youngernut, call me. Come down, play some tune in the Indigo, Youngernut.
Exactly. He'll be there, too.
You better. Then we got Lakeisha Berglund. Shout out to my girl Lakeisha. Nathaniel Jones. Hi, Nathaniel.
All right.
Lala Knight. We have.
What?
Yeah, Lala's in the chat room.
You know her?
I don't know her.
That's my homegirl.
Shout out to Lala.
Brooklyn all the way.
Oh, BK all day?
Oh, yeah. She's Brooklyn all the way.
Shouts out to Brooklyn, y'all.
Lala, you single, too?
Lala, if you single,
Put a number one chat room.
put number one immediately.
Ladies, if you single, put a number one chat room. Hurry up. Put a capital number 1 in the chat room. Hashtag that number 1 if you're single.
Oh God,
I'm gonna find you somebody. Not me. I'm married. I'll find somebody. No one.
Sean's off.
So
Off table. Maybe we should do like a dating game.
We could do that.
In the morning show one day.
I think so.
I think that would be nice.
In a few weeks, I'm gonna bring some eligible single men in here.
That would be nice.
I told them to dress up and everything.
Let's put that together.
All right, let's do it.
Let's put that together.
Or if you're local and you're single, come on in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that.
We can do some some meetups.
Tamiko, they can't say I don't provide a community service. I'm out here saving lives. Ladies, I am actively out here trying to find you a slong, something that you guys are having a liability with. Your boy Harvey's going to find you slong. God bless.
Slung for Valentine's Day.
That's right. Or Christmas.
Or Christmas.
I told Barbi and Senny yesterday, y'all need to just give it away at this point.
No, leave my girls alone. Don't you dare do that to my friends.
Give it away.
Don't you dare, Sean. Let's go. Shout out to Fever Man. Hello, Fever Man.
That's my guy.
We have Dantel Williams.
It's Danielle. Danielle. God bless.
Danielle, my apologies.
That's okay.
Marcus Johnson.
That's one emoji. God bless him.
The Godfather.
The Godfather Solar. God bless him. He's Brooklyn all the way.
BK all day. Shout out to
Put
Brooklyn.
a number 1 in Brooklyn if you're in the house, because one of your own are here.
Yeah, Brooklyn. I need y'all to stand up.
For real.
Like, for real.
Could Brooklyn call in, Brooklyn?
Yeah, call in, Brooklyn.
Call in, Brooklyn.
We got Marcus Johnson. I think I said that already. Oh, Kiana Giller. Shout out to Kiana Giller. Designs by Key. That is my neighbor.
Okay.
So shout out to Kiana Giller.
Well, God bless her. We love her to come in here too one day.
Yeah, that would be good. She could come in here.
Okay.
Tiffany Klosek.
Tiffany, God bless.
Lynette Seriano.
Oh, whoa. It's Lynette.
Yeah.
Oh, I need you to do me a favor.
Lynette.
Lynette Serrano. That's what you said?
I said Seriano.
Yeah.
Lynette
no, it's fine.
Serrano.
It's okay. I need you to do me a favor. Yeah. If you don't mind, just stop what you're doing.
Stop.
I need you to take that teapot.
Uh-huh.
And I need you to pour some tea in that cup. That's why it's there.
Sean, you know I know real tea.
Yeah, so yeah, I know, but if you don't do this, guess what happens? This show falls apart.
I'm gonna do it right now.
I won't sleep for the whole weekend.
I'm pouring the tea, guys. I'm pouring the tea.
Thank you. Just please. Thank you.
Pouring the tea.
Now the show will continue on. It can't move without. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Pouring the tea.
Thank you. It's gotta happen.
Pouring the tea. Pouring the tea.
What you got?
We got Alicia Moses. Alicia said Brooklyn all day. She's in the chat room blowing it up for Brooklyn.
Yo, if you really blowing it up for Brooklyn, then call in and show me how much you love Brooklyn. The number's 570-982-6950. I'm from the Bronx, New York, the BX. It wouldn't be no Brooklyn without the X. So call in and let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it.
The BX, the BK.
We got my husband, Mike Dixon.
Oh my God.
The love of my life.
No. This is what you do. No. This is what you do. This is what you do. You see that second camera?
I'm looking at second camera.
Now nobody's here. It's just you and Mike.
Just me and my Mike.
Go look in that camera right there, in that second camera, and show that hubby some love real quick.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Shout out to my husband, Mike Dixon. And Sean, you know, I always say he is my backbone. Like, he holds me down. So I want to shout out my honey for real, for real.
All right, now
I love you, baby.
Now throw him a little kiss right there. Go ahead.
Mwah.
Whoa! Mike butt ass nigga right now. Hold on, son. Mike, much love. Yo, your husband is amazing, man. God bless him.
We got Miss Tanya Washington. Hello, Tanya.
God bless her.
And then we got Brooklyn Cakes. Brooklyn called in earlier today. So
No
shout
doubt.
out to Brooklyn Cakes.
No doubt.
Miss Dara Johnson. Hello, Dara. We got cousin Lee Scott. Shout out to Lee Scott. Shout out to cousin Lee Scott.
Lee is he could be your cousin, no question. That's my nephew. I love that's Lee Scott's one I don't know if you remember, we had a baby shower in here.
Yeah.
That was Lee.
That's your nephew, my cousin.
That's right. Okay. There you go.
Shout out to cousin Lee Scott.
There you go. All right, I like that. Go ahead, just say hey, cuz.
Hey, cuz.
Right. Wow.
Miss Audrey Johnson. Hello, Miss Johnson.
God bless her.
We have Miss Matoka Boone repping the post office. We need our postal workers. Shout out to Matoka Boone.
Yeah, but the problem with them is, you know.
You did talk about the post office. They work hard. My friend works very hard.
This is your friend.
This is my friend. She works extremely hard.
Yeah, but they're not keeping them uniforms clean, though.
Toka, call in if your uniform's clean, Toka.
Uniforms, man. Like they got it. That light blue is not working for them right now. They need gray. Like the women in the post office are beautiful, but this I don't know that glue and hand trucks and mail and
I'm gonna fight you.
the pants though, the stains though.
I can't.
Shout out to the postal workers.
Shout out
I'm
to
just
the postal
saying, like,
workers.
I don't know.
We gonna go to Norma Johnson. Hey, Norma Johnson.
Yeah.
We have Sherry Monroe in from Florida. Hello, Sherry. How are you? Thank you for joining us.
God bless.
We have Alan McAllister. Hey, Alan.
That's my guy.
Princess Cox. What's up, Princess?
Whoa.
Say it.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
Whoa.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Princess is like Lynette.
Oh, I gotta pour.
No, you gotta pour.
Okay.
Put a pause on
Okay.
that. Put a pause on that.
Okay, I'm gonna pause.
I just need you to look in that camera if you don't mind.
Uh-huh.
And I need you to say, it's sort of like a seductive way. Just it's all good. Shout out
Okay.
to Mike. Shout out to your husband. I need you to look in that camera and I need you to say, "Good morning, Mr. Robinson." Look at, oh, wow. Everybody quiet.
Okay.
Everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. Nobody does nothing right now. Just look in that middle camera and just say, if you don't mind. Because he's from Brooklyn. He's Brooklyn all day.
Princess, where you from, Princess?
All day Brooklyn. Princess, put where you. I just need, if you don't mind. Mike, close your ears for a second. Is Mike in there?
Mike is in there.
Mike, stare at the wall. Stare at the wall real quick. Mike. I need you to look at that middle camera and I need you to say, "Good morning, Mr. Robinson."
Good morning, Mr. Robinson.
Bang! Go ahead, next. Ooh, damn. Oh, say it one more time.
Too much.
No, that's good. One more time. Go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. Robinson.
Ooh, go ahead, continue. Wow. He really enjoyed that. Go ahead, continue.
We're going to give a big shout out to Sheena George. Shout out to Sheena. Young lady doing big things as well.
Okay, God bless you.
We have Chiquita Lane. Hello, Miss Lane. How are you? Okay. Natalie Wright. Oh, my sister Paula Britton just joined. Hi, Paula. What's up, girl?
All right, say hello to your sister.
Hi, Paula.
I know your sister's like, what is she doing?
You know she is. She's like, what's going on over there?
She's taking that hookah to a whole other level.
We got some sanitation workers in here from New York City. We have Manny Marquez in there. Hey, Manny.
Manny.
Manny getting all the trash.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
All the
like
garbage.
it's justified for his uniform to be dirty.
But he picks up garbage.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but the postal worker, though, I mean, why their uniforms are dirty? Manny is justified. He's supposed to come. His uniform's supposed to be dirty.
I mean, but
the postal workers. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro. Get that money. You're vaccinated because you're still working.
You're still working. Definitely
so
vaccinated.
get your money, bro. Christmas coming. You got these babies. You like to be fly. That's right. Put that juice in your arm. Harvey got that juice too, player. Don't worry about it. Get your money. Drive your DeVille.
DeVille, not the DeVille. He got a DeVille, too.
He got a DeVille.
Got a DeVille. We got Nakia Alam. This is a beautiful young lady. She models for Well Q Boutique. Very beautiful young lady. Shout out to Nakia.
All right.
We have Frank Claiborne. Hey, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Vanetta George. That's my friend. Vanetta, where are you? Why aren't you up here today?
Vanetta. God
Vanetta's
bless.
hilarious. I love Vanetta.
Vanetta. She's the ambassador of the chat room.
Oh, my God.
She's the person that all the group be like, call in, Vanetta. Call in.
Yeah, Vanetta.
Call in, Vanetta.
Vanetta got stories.
She be calling it, Vanetta. I just want to say. God bless her. This show doesn't move without her. Who else?
We got Terry Lynn Edwards. Hi, Terry. All Eyes on Me events. What's up, girl?
All right, good.
Thank you for joining us. We have Julius Gilshaw, Tricky Lewis.
That's Tricky. That's my man.
Hey, Tricky. What's up?
He's from the Bronx. Oh, BX, y'all ain't calling yet.
What's up,
Y'all
Tricky?
scared?
Yeah, they definitely scared of Brooklyn. Bronx don't want no parts.
I don't know.
Hey, Joyce Mack. Hello. Hi, Joyce. How are you? And that is it for the chat room.
Okay, you sure that's it? Or you want to look in there? Is anybody else?
I'm looking back. I'm looking
All
back.
right,
I'm
well,
looking back.
We definitely appreciate you.
Wait.
Okay.
Natalie Wright. Did I say Natalie?
Yeah, you did. And Natalie, she's from Harlem, and she does her thing, and we truly appreciate her for all her support and everyone that you mentioned in the chat room.
Okay,
And
thank you guys.
did you your daughter?
Ari,
Hold
my
on,
baby.
look, see?
My baby.
Hold
My
on.
baby.
See, Tamiko, I saved you from yourself.
My baby.
Hold on, hear me. I saved you from yourself.
You did.
Because that was an argument.
You did.
Mom, you ain't
You shot at me. Paula got a shout out. Kelly got a shout out. I ain't get no shout out.
I was the one that gave you the idea about the hookah. You wouldn't be sitting there if it wasn't for me. Mom.
Facts.
All right, so let's take a moment. Look in that middle camera.
Wait, I forgot.
Okay.
Shamika. I'm sorry.
Shamika, yes. That's
Shamika, I apologize.
Yeah. She said that?
Sorry, yep.
Yeah, that's
she
the
raised
thing.
her hand. She said Shamika.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm sorry, girl.
My folks are spoiled in there, so I appreciate you for shouting them out. Now, we're going to give you a moment.
Yes.
We're going to look at that middle camera.
Yep.
You're going to show your beloved
Yes.
that love.
Yes.
And to your daughter, y'all could thank me later. I saved mom from herself.
You sure did.
The floor is yours.
Ari, shout outs to Ariana Holly. That is my baby, my heartbeat. Everyone knows that I live and breathe Ariana. So shout out. Be careful in Vegas. Don't talk to boys and don't sit on toilets. Love you.
Okay, we'll be right back. That was awesome. Great job.
DJ Younganut. If he ain't playing, I ain't staying.
It's Shawn Harvey featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbi Cologne on Comedy World Net Radio.
Hey guys, it's Barbi Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on Comedy World Net Radio.
This is Senny J from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Catch us on Comedy World Net Radio.
You could go ahead now, Tamiko.
We're going to do the weather here in Bethlehem, y'all. We back doing the weather.
That's it.
It's 37 degrees. Still 37, y'all. Didn't get higher. But by this afternoon at 3 o'clock, we're going to be at 5 o'clock, and sun's going to set about 4:32, guys.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you and what you're doing here today. Just a quick, before we gonna do a quick news story, and then we're gonna run on out of here.
Sounds good.
So you guys, December the 1st, y'all come on out, Barbi Cologne. We're going to do a birthday celebration here at the studio. And also on December the 6th, December the 5th at the Iron Mill, we're going to celebrate Barbi Cologne, our own, here at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Easton, Pennsylvania. We got a great comedy show for you guys. My man Zach Pickett will be in the building. Tony Bird, super hilarious, and our closing anchor, Stiletto, comedian from Baltimore. You know, when you come to a Shawn Harvey Morning comedy show, you know you're going to get those straight laughs. So come on now. Sunday, December the 5th at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive. Also, Toys for Tots. That's December the 12th. Reach out to myself and LaShawn Brown Oliver over at the Bar Duns Bowling Lane. That's 3700 St. Nicholas Street in Easton, Pennsylvania. We start doors open up at 12. We start bowling at 1 p.m. and we go to 4. We have a great time. So y'all come on now. We're doing this for the Toys for Tots for the holiday season. Also, Martin Luther King weekend, we have a comedy show at the Iron Mill, major headliner, and it'll be co-hosted by Jeff Red. Remember Jeff Red back in the days?
Yeah,
the song Jeff. I'll play the song in a minute. He'll be there.
You called
And told me that you wanted to. Yeah, so he'll be at the Iron Mill. That's Martin Luther King weekend. I know it's like, if you talking about Martin Luther King, but time is flying, so, and then we got the one and only Ed Love and Friends over at the Iron Mill as well in February. So, y'all come on out and support. And Tamiko, before we get into any kind of, a news story, I'm going to put that camera on them. Introduce yourself to the folks right here that are listening on this side of the hour, and let them know who you are and about your business. And if you could look in that second camera, that'd be really nice.
Hey,
God bless.
Guys. Thanks, Sean. Hey, guys. I'm Tamiko, owner of the Indigo Hookah Lounge in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. We are at 733 South Main Street in Phillipsburg. We are the only Black-owned and woman-owned hookah lounge in Warren County. So come on by and say hello. It's more than just hookah. You don't smoke hookah, no worries. We have good food and good vibes. So come check us out. We're open Thursday through Saturday.
Awesome. So please come on out and support. And to Sunday at the IMU, LaShawn Oliver's event is sold out. But Sunday, y'all come on back to the IMU, Stacy Jackson Cafe, Sunday brunch. So y'all come on out for that. Starts at 12 noon to 5 p.m. I'll be in the building. I'm bringing a crew of people with me in the building. So let's continuously support. So now what we'll do some news.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do a quick news and we shout out the room. We show you some love. So we're gonna do a quick news story. Let me play some music for that. Senny J's music. Shout out to Senny. Shout out to Senny J. So we're going to do front page news. And Tamiko got a news story for us. Look at you all prepared. Got your laptop up. Screen clean. Front page news show with Senny J. Hey. Front page news. Y. S to the E. Double N Y. And you can't deny. Ha. She got the front page news, y'all. She got the whack, y'all. That's Senny J. Hey. S to the E. Double N Y. And she always looking fly. And you can't deny. She got the front page. All right, that's enough of that.
Okay, guys. So I found this article pretty interesting that came across my news story this morning. So would you believe that they are offering children money, incentives to be vaccinated? Only in certain states. It's going to be in New York, Chicago, Texas, and Minnesota. Kids between the age of 5 and 12 years old are now eligible for $100 to be vaccinated.
And which states are these?
These are New York, Chicago, Texas, and Minnesota.
All right. Now, well, wow. Thanks for the news story.
That's
I was gonna bring it down. I was out the door. Well, thank you so much. And I got some news. We had new affiliates joining the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. I give you all those announcements on Monday. So we're growing here, and we truly appreciate you, and thank you so much. And I'll give you guys the holiday schedule, because Tamiko, we're going to be off for a few. You know, the Christmas is coming, and, I like to take off. And, like you, I'll be busting my ass out here every day. Yeah. All right. Monetary offerings for the vaccine for the kids, which is actually the same vaccine that everyone gets. It's just not... it's like half of the dose or 1/3 of the dose of what they're giving anyway. Right. So they're doing that to the kids. There's going to be resistance with this, just like with the for the adults. Okay, so 30% of the country to the families will probably, they're open to it, and they're going to have their kids vaccinated. Okay, if in New York, if you make $100, there you go. You got 6 kids. You got a windfall.
Did you say you got a windfall?
You got $600.
Sean,
hey.
You think people want to vaccinate their kids for $100
a piece?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, of course they will.
And they're not gonna give them babies no Christmas gifts with that money.
Well, that would be Christmas. Okay. So, and baby fathers don't be coming in talking about, I need half that money.
Baby fathers.
Baby fathers, broke ass baby fathers don't come or disgruntled baby fathers just because there's a little windfall here. You don't get 50% of that because you're not taking care of these kids anyway, and you done left and you had a new family, and or you just narcissistic. Fall back. If you're not involved in these kids' lives, let the mother make the decision, or the father, but mostly the mothers. Let them make allow them to make the decision whether they want their kids vaccinated. Don't come out the cave talking about that's my son and I don't believe in that. Shut the F up. You haven't been around since last March when Corona went down. Right. You hibernated with some new vagina.
Not the new vagina.
The new vagina.
Wow. New vagina, guys.
Haven't had new vagina in a minute. I married my vagina. Married my vagina. Because there's an element with it. Okay, you make an announcement. It's so superficial. Hey, we $100 per kid to get vaccinated. But then there's a lot of BS that go with it. So I just want to get that out the way. So if you're not involved with the kids, mostly men, there's some females, women as well, allow the mother probably to make this decision, whether they want the kid to be vaccinated or not. 30% of them are going to do it, okay? People most likely, I would maybe put it up to 40% because the people who are vaccinated, including myself, I got the Johnson & Johnson before the blood clot. I'm going to get the booster too. Most likely those folks will probably have their kids be administered for the for the vaccine. Tamiko, are you vaccinated?
I am vaccinated.
Good. Well, God bless you. So 40% of these folks will do it for the kids. Then you're going to have the same thing. You're going to have the parents that are on the fence.
Right.
I need to see what's going to happen. Long-term effect, we got to see what's happening. The world's coming to an end, but you want to figure out how this vaccine's going to work. That's another issue. Then you're going to have 30% of maybe 10%. You're going to have 10% of the parents that's hell no because they're not vaccinated. They're not giving it to their child. I get it. The ones that are on the fence, this is going to happen. They're going to, and everybody's going to say, Shawn, you don't know what you're talking about again, but it always happens. You are listening to your Moses of the podcast. I part these podcast seeds. Now listen to me. This is what's going to happen. The ones that are on the fence, they're going to hit you with this down the road. A few months from now, Tamiko, they're going to say, them kids ain't vaccinated. You can't come to school.
They're definitely going to do that.
I'm telling you. And not even from home. Yeah. Now we're going to log you out.
Yeah, definitely going to happen.
And then there's going to be challenges in the courts with this, which I think that it would be a favorable ruling for the vaccine to be administered because the courts have denied all lawsuits because they deem it as public health.
Right.
So all the lawsuits are getting shut down. If I had a child between 5 and 11, because they rolled it out today or yesterday, I'll be honest with you guys, I would probably have the kid vaccinated. I would have my child vaccinated.
And get the $100.
Well,
Shawn, you taking the $100.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't even think about the money part. It ain't even about the money for me with the $100. If you want to give me $100 for it, I'll give it back to the kid. They the ones vaccinated.
Right.
Now, if you're a parent and you get that $100 and that kid is like 10 years old and you don't give that kid the $100, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, that's messed up.
You already got all your bills underneath your son's name anyway or daughter at 10 years old. At least let them get the windfall of $100. And in these particular states, these disincentives, people are going to take advantage of it. Now, people are going to, then the flip side of that, this vaccine is not even, it's experimental, and now they're giving us $100. I'm really not giving it to my child.
Right.
And then what do you think if your child wants to be vaccinated? What if little Timmy play on the soccer team? Mm-hmm. He loves going to school. Mm-hmm. The parents don't want the vaccine, right? Mm-hmm. They're not vaccinated. Mm-hmm. Little Timmy like, I want to get vaccinated.
I'm keeping $100. You can get vaccinated.
And matter of fact, keep the $100. I want to go play soccer at lunchtime. And the parents are not going to do it. So that's the thing that's breaking my heart with this. A lot of these kids are not going to be able, moving forward, to participate in any activities because they're not vaccinated, because that's exactly what they're going to do. Now, everyone has a right not to do it. I get it. There's two sides of this story on each fence. I get that. But if it was for me, I would vaccinate the child. I'm going to ask you a question. If your child was at this age of 5 to 11, forget about the $100. Forget about the $100. I'll take the buck.
Me too.
If your child was in that window age of 5 to 11, would you get your child vaccinated?
That's tough.
Okay, it's fine. It's okay. Yeah,
that's tough. Well, my daughter at that age, she was a competitive cheerleader, so she definitely would have been vaccinated.
She would have got vaccinated.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm saying today, right now, if your child let's give you a child right now. Let's give you a 9-year-old. You have a 9-year-old right now.
Right.
And this rollout happened the other day. Are you, will you vaccinate the 9-year-old?
I'm on the fence, Sean. Gotta be honest.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm on the fence with that. I don't know if I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like I said, for me, listen. And this is coming from, and before we get on to the next story, this is coming from somebody that got the Johnson & Johnson. I, Tamiko, have, and I say this all the time on the show, and they know what I'm saying. I put all type of ingredients in my body throughout my life. I'm a recovering drug addict. I did crack and heroin, and I smoked some dust too. So there was a lot going on with me.
A whole lot.
I'm clean 32 years now.
Shout out to being clean.
Thank God for Jesus. And and I didn't know it was in these chemicals. And I knew it was going to kill me if I did too much of it. For me, personally.
Right.
And throughout my years, I've digested all type of foods that are preserved in all type of chemicals that I didn't think nothing of it.
Right.
And I put it in my body. So here they come with the vaccine, which was already sitting on the shelf anyway. They just modified it. This is just for me.
Right.
And then I trust the science. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I trust the science. Because without science prolonged our life an extra 20 years.
Okay.
Because back in the day, Tamiko, you basically catch a cold and get sick and die. Like in the 1800s, you had a fever, you're done.
It's over.
You break your big toe, you know.
It's getting cut off. No healing.
Right? So science got involved in medicine. Remember when we was in school and they had the element tablet up there?
Right. Yep.
E equals this and,
Yep.
and all these sodium chlorides and all that stuff.
Right.
They combined all this to make medicine to allow us to live longer.
Okay. I'm following you. I'm listening, Sean.
Because back in the day, the average age of folks were like 40 years old. Like I'm 56 right now. 200 years ago, I would be an elderly man.
Right.
But because of the science and because of what we've been through as far as people dying, and because they experiment on folks. Because they started the autopsy back in the day. People used to die and they used to just throw them away.
But then they started.
Then somebody was like, "Yo, let's open this thing up.
Open it up. See what's going on. What's going on in there?
Let's applaud that guy."
Who invented the autopsy?
Check it out. You Google it. So that guy said, whoa, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Don't throw the body away yet. Let's open this thing up and see what happened.
Right.
Because something happened.
Right.
And then the science played a part in it. And then they said, oh, well, this guy died of a heart attack because we see the blood clot through the heart. So we need to do something about the blood. So I trust the science. Because some people don't trust it. They like, yo, this vaccine, and they have every right to.
Right.
And I respect that.
Right.
But I'm the one who trusts the science. I mean, sometimes it goes wrong. You know how many people died when they tried all these, because that's what they do. They put them in the monkeys and the dogs. They try these new vaccines and all these procedures. They don't want to try it on the human because they know they're going to die. Yo, get the dog. Get the pig.
Don't say, people love their dogs. Don't talk about no dogs.
Get the dogs and the pigs. Get the rats.
No dogs.
Get the rats. And then when all the rats, when they all started dying, it was like, well, we got to switch this up.
Right.
And then when they had the medication, and then they put it in the rat, and the rat lived, they're like, all right. Let's put it in this guy's arm.
From the rat.
So I trust that. Call me naive.
So if
Call
you
me
had a 9-year-old right now,
yeah,
getting vaccinated. Now here's a question: Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Moderna.
I got the Johnson & Johnson.
So
but to answer your question, hell yeah.
Okay.
Little Timmy. Little Timmy, roll that arm up, bro. Get that juice. And let's go to the park, baby. Now, there's parents, they're not going to do it.
Right.
I get it, and I respect that.
Right.
That's your child. No question about it. You're on the fence. You're not going to do it. God bless you.
Right.
But there will be mandates.
It's definitely going to be mandates.
It's going to be mandates. They're going to say down the road, all right.
Can't go to school. Got to get these shots before you start kindergarten. It's going to happen.
And then what they're going to do is they're going to go to the school district. The Babylonians.
Yeah.
Yo, how many kids got vaccinated over there? 3. All right, we're going to shut down some of this money.
Yep.
You better get this thing up to about 200 by tomorrow because that's what's been happening.
That's what's happening, yep.
In New York City yesterday, Senny shared the story.
Yeah.
The deadline for the New York City employees.
Yeah.
Deadline was yesterday.
Yep.
Right? Thousands of them got vaccinated 24 hours before the deadline.
But now you're going to lose your livelihood or your life. It's a decision you got to make.
Well, that decision is cool with me. Like if you don't want to get vaccinated, you leave the job. I mean, I know it's so simple to say and get another job. But you can't be emotional about the job. That's the employer.
Right.
The employer came down with a new mandate.
Right.
If you don't like it, unfortunately you gotta move on. The worker is protected by the feds and the state. And some jobs have representatives. Like I'm assuming that your homegirl that's in the post office and your dude that's in the sanitation. Right. These guys got like shop stewards and all kind of reps.
They got union reps.
They got reps at the job. Right? So some people are blessed with it. Some people are self-employed. Right? But if the employer goes, yo, this is what we want now, it's nothing you could do about that. You got two choices. You either stay or you go. The problem is the courts are denying all lawsuits. So, yes, Timmy gets vaccinated. Keep the $100. I give it to Timmy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take $100.
So, if you was to get your child vaccinated 9 years old, would you give him $100 or would you keep it?
I'll probably keep it.
You wouldn't give Timmy the $100?
No, I'm not giving Timmy $100.
But he got the juice in his arm.
So do I. We could split it. I'm gonna keep $100. I'm being honest.
Put a number 1 in the chat room if you have a child from the age of 5. I think it's 5 to 11, and then
5
we move
12.
5 to 12. We move on to the next story. Put a number 1 in the chat room. Let's say you have a kid 5 to 12. If you do, we're gonna give you an imaginary kid. 5 to 12. Put a number 1 if you're gonna vaccinate the child, and put a number 2 if you're not. Tamiko, give me a number 1. All right. What else? What other story you have?
Yeah, the number 1s is coming in the chat room. Another story I found.
Number 1s are coming in the chat room, so they will vaccinate their child.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Because my whole thing is, I didn't fall out. Hopefully my child won't fall out. And I know that there's no lawsuits to protect it. Senny talks about it all the time. I get it. But there's not a lot of reports of people dying of the vaccine.
They may not be reporting it. We don't know what those numbers are. They may not be reporting it. Because they're pushing for the vaccine, so they may just only report.
True, and I agree with you. But they have a third-party website that's endorsed by the CDC called the VAERS site. And you can put all that information in there. Who died, who didn't die. And a lot of that information is suspect as well. They also put that disclaimer on their own website.
Suspect information.
Yeah, because a lot of people going on that site and saying, yo, 15,000 people died yesterday, but they can't verify it.
Yeah, that's why I said they may not be putting everything out there.
But if 15,000 people died of the vaccine, we would know that on all major platforms and media.
Yeah, we would.
I think we would. Now, sometimes, people like, yo, the media ain't telling the truth, and then that's another conversation, but have you heard of like 20,000 people dying yesterday of being vaccinated?
Not as of recently, not since the pandemic really started.
Right, but you don't hear like, yo, that vaccine killed everybody. You don't hear that.
No. Here, there's cases with the vaccine.
Yeah,
As far as deaths, I'm not hearing too many deaths.
Right. I mean, listen. 1 or 2 of them took it for the team.
Oh, Shawn, that's not nice. Took it for the team.
Yeah, took it for the team. Let's applaud those 2 that fell out so we could be here today.
Shout out to those 2.
God bless you, man. May you rest in
For
peace.
real.
What else you got?
Popeyes.
Oh, wait. One more thing. So they still putting number 1s in there?
I got some number 2s in there.
What's going on in there?
Yeah. Chiquita says, I absolutely will not vaccinate my children.
Right.
No.
Right. See? But Axa, was you vaccinated? Axa, was she vaccinated?
Chiquita, if you're vaccinated, put a number 1 in the chat room.
Put a number 2 if you're not. Because it trends that way. For obvious reason. It makes sense to me. If you're not vaccinated, no way in hell you're going to have your child vaccinated.
Right.
But there might be cases where you're vaccinated and you don't want your child. So we need to know if she was vaccinated. If she don't mind. If you're willing to give that information up, God bless you. If
She
not,
said,
we do.
Absolutely not.
See?
Two.
Right. So
She said no.
great show so far. So it's trending that way. And it's understandable.
Right.
It's a total contradiction if you're not vaccinated and then you vaccinate your child.
Right.
So I would do it. And I'm assuming that the ones who put it in the number 1s are probably vaccinated and they would do it. So that's the trend until these orders come through. Because they're going to order.
It's going to happen.
It's going to
I
happen.
believe it. Yeah, it's going to happen.
Yes, your child will be in 17 different schools.
Yeah. or homeschool.
And see, but that's the thing with the homeschool. And I know they can't do this by law, but it's not out the realm where they won't log you in. Even if you're home.
I didn't think about that.
I hope not, but stranger things happen.
Yeah.
Listen, we got the metaverse coming next week. Okay, what else you got?
You want to talk about Bacon Fest?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's talk about
We
Bacon
got
Fest,
15
guys.
minutes. Go ahead. Do whatever you want to talk about.
We're going to talk about Bacon Fest for
We're going to
minute.
10 o'clock, guys.
Bacon Fest in Easton, Pennsylvania this weekend. If you're from Easton, put a number 1 in the chat room. This is one of my favorite events. I am a pork eater. I love the swine. I love the bacon. It's bacon everything. So it's Saturday and Sunday. So before you go down to the Iron Mule for the Soul Sunday, or you go down to the Mystery of the Mule on Saturday with LaShawn Oliver, you guys should really check out Bacon Fest downtown Easton. It's a good time. You know, thousands of people come from all over the world for Bacon Fest. Bacon ice cream, bacon on a stick, bacon cheeseburgers, everything bacon.
When is it again?
Saturday and Sunday.
Tamiko, the Babylonians introduced us to the pig back in the day. And
I love the swine, Shawn. I love the swine.
And it was actually a treat for us because they wouldn't feed us anything when we was out there. Yes, sir, massa, sir. They would give us some grits, and then after a while we stole a pig and had to kill it, and then we started eating the pig, and that's how all that started. Now, Tamiko, God bless your honesty. Thank you for being transparent. I've been eating bacon for day one. I had bacon in my milk formula when I was. My mother had bacon on her breast when she was breastfeeding.
Down for the swine.
Put a number 1 in the chat room if you about that swine life. And I've been to Bacon Fest several times, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. They got bacon wrapped in garlic, bacon wrapped in hamburger bacon, everything bacon.
Right.
I'm a bacon eater.
So you going to Bacon Fest? You say you'll be at Bacon
I'll
Fest?
stop down there for 2 minutes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll stop down there for 2 minutes and enjoy Bacon Fest. Put a number 1 chat room if you into that bacon.
The chat room was divided. We got some number 1s. We got some, I don't want no swine on my fork.
Right. See, a lot of them put the swine, they don't want the swine, but they got vaccinated. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
This whole world is a total contradiction. Okay, you don't want no swine, but you took that vaccine. Now, put a number 1 if you you love the bacon. Put the number 2 if you don't. It ain't nothing like fried bacon in the morning, cause you'll sit there and totally waste your time with that stupid turkey bacon.
Tastes like
plastic.
Paper.
and the turkey bacon is basically the same thing as regular bacon, and y'all don't even know it's the same ingredients. and 2% turkey in there, and the rest of it is byproducts. But you don't like that grease. It doesn't have the grease in the pan, so you think you're eating healthy.
Right.
You're totally wasting your time, people. Come back to this bacon life. Come back to the grease.
Come back to the flavor. You need the flavor. Bacon makes everything better.
Bacon bits.
Makes everything taste better.
What's wrong? What's wrong with your life? You let that bacon go? I've been eating the bacon. I'm 56 years old by the grace of God today. Bacon ain't stopped. My blood good. I go to the doctor all the time. And they say nothing about bacon.
Nothing about the swine.
But you're sitting there, you don't eat the bacon, but you're drinking a whole bunch of Hennessy.
Preach. Talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You're popping bottles, you're smoking cigarettes, but you don't want
But no bacon.
No bacon. What's wrong with your life?
You sound like my husband, yo.
What's wrong with your life? I don't advocate the relapse, but relapse. Come on back home.
Right.
I knew a young lady was a vegetarian, right? They just eat the lettuce.
Right.
One day just relapse. Had a bacon cheeseburger and the whole thing.
Mind.
And
changed her life.
Never went back.
Changed her life.
Never went back.
It's a life changer.
So Bacon Fest, I've been to it several times. You've been to it?
Yeah. I go every year.
It's great times. So Bacon Fest, downtown Easton. The weather's going to be great. Y'all go on down and relapse off some bacon. They still doing the number ones or twos in there. Get some bacon in your life.
Yeah, get some bacon in your life, guys. Some bacon in your
That's
life.
not like bacon. And everybody knows how it smells. You know, wake up in the morning, hear that bacon frying, sizzling.
What a way to wake up.
You know what I'm saying? Fellas, come on.
It creeps in your nose.
Your lady's in the kitchen. She got on a little nightie or something. It could go down at least to a thigh or down to a leg or whatever. She in that kitchen, that bacon frying. You're feeling at home. It's a security blanket. Like we talked about blanket. Get that bacon back. And you can't smell turkey bacon.
You can't. You really can't, though. You really can't.
What's wrong with you? Put a number one chat room if you're wasting your time with turkey bacon.
There's a couple of turkey
How
bacon.
dare
in there.
you?
Yeah, it's a couple.
Go in a
of them.
restaurant. I get to take turkey bacon. Shut up. Shut up. Can I get this turkey bacon? Could you fry it hard? Shut up.
No, sure.
I ain't going on a date with you. You eating turkey bacon. Go ahead.
Could I have some turkey bacon with a little bit of regular bacon? With the bacon juice? Can you fry the turkey bacon and the bacon juice?
Can you fry turkey? Oh my God! All right, let's do quick sports.
You're welcome.
All right, we're gonna do a little Harvey's House of Sports, and then we're gonna get on out of here. All right. Thank you, Diane Hall, for the music. You and your husband, Mark. What's going on? Any sports scores?
Hi, NFL. We have Taylor Wentz. He leads the Colts 45 over the Jets at 30.
Yeah, I'm a big Jet fan, and I saw that game last night. We got a new quarterback, and quarterback got hurt in the beginning of the game, and we were very competitive, and we just couldn't. And the Colts just beat the crap out of us. The Colts quarterback is Carson Wentz. That used to be the Eagles. Are you into football?
I'm not into any sports.
You're not into no sports?
No.
What's wrong for you?
No sports.
Why? What happened?
That's not my thing.
Was you traumatized as a child?
No. I don't like any sports.
Does Mike like sports?
He watches everything. He plays everything.
Well, our question is bowling.
Don't you dare.
Put a pause on playing with everything, too.
Put a pause on that.
Put a pause on that. Mike doesn't play with everything.
No, he plays every sport.
So as a wife, what's up with the compromise?
Yeah, I don't know. I let him be. You know, he watched the game. I bring the wings down and I hang out with him and make sure he always got beer and stuff. But I don't get involved.
But no interjection about what's going on with the game?
No.
No, what's the score? Nothing?
Don't care.
Nah, you got to step up.
Don't care. Don't care. It's not my thing.
But I'm just saying your husband would appreciate if you just say, honey, what's the score?
And then I'll be talking too much, asking too many questions. He going to get frustrated.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, what's your husband's teams? At least do you know that?
49ers.
Okay, damn. At least you know
that. He's big for the 49ers.
Big 49er fan. So when the
Big,
49ers are playing, you know that he's focused on the game.
Focus. He's going to. He's in San Fran. He's
Right.
going.
He's there.
He's
Right.
there.
And even if he's not there.
Yeah.
And you come down with the wings and all that and some bacon.
Yeah. It's some bacon.
Right. Does Mike eat the bacon?
He loves the bacon.
He's damn right.
Yeah.
Now, I need you to listen. I'm not no relationship expert. Okay?
Okay.
I've been thrown out of 57 houses, and I've been in 78 relationships, and I've been married twice. I am not a relationship. But what I'm saying is this. The next time football, okay?
Okay.
And Mike is sitting there laughing. This guy got a great life.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't even mad at him.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of just, hey, honey, could you tell, just ask him this. Could you tell him, wow, great game, just practice. What's the quarterback name of the 49ers? How you think about your quarterback? Just say that. And let him answer and then walk away.
And walk away?
Just walk away.
Okay.
Honey, what's the name of the quarterback? I'm telling you right now, he will appreciate that. Just walk away. Honey, what's the name of the quarterback? How's your quarterback doing? How's your quarterback doing this year? Walk away.
I'll try it, Shawn. I'll tell you how that turns out.
Thank you. All right.
I'll definitely try it, guys.
Any basketball scores before we get out of here? We done? Go ahead.
76ers 109 over the Pistons at 98. We got the Jazz at 116 over the Hawks at 98. And the Celtics 95 over the Miami Heat at 78, guys.
Well, we appreciate the scores and thank you so much. So, Tamiko, did you have a good time today? Because the time, that's it. So,
Oh, my God. I had a ball.
listen, I'm going to clap for you.
This was so much fun, guys. Thank you, guys. Shout outs to me.
Shout out to you, yes. She came here like this. Where do I say?
No, where's the DJ?
Well, we appreciate you. So what we're going to do is, let me say a few words. We're going to give you the last word, and then we're going to play some music, and we appreciate you. So everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning on a Feel Good Friday. Thanks for all the new listeners. We're here Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. We appreciate you. My name is Shawn Harvey, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Harvey on Instagram. Oh, Shelby! Come. That's Shelby. Look, Shelby, come in. Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Shawn Harvey on Instagram. We appreciate you, but most likely, please, if you don't mind, follow the show. Shelby, we close out the show. Come in here, if you don't mind, and tell them your business real quick. You okay? The cameras are on. Everything is on. All right, everybody, this is our beloved. Tamiko, this is Shelby.
Hi, Shelby.
Shelby, sit down just for 1 second. Just tell everybody. Please don't pay me no more. Shelby, we're getting ready to leave, but let everybody know real quick your business and everything that you do. And then, Tamiko, we'll close out with you because Shelby, God bless you. Go ahead.
God bless you too.
Well, God bless you. And Shelby, you look absolutely beautiful.
Really? God bless you. I've been challenged by my daughter not to wear makeup for like 10 straight days.
Okay.
So I'm like, nothing. So, but anyway, my name is Shelby Lawson. I am the owner of Lawson Accessories. I am a local designer, clothing designer. I have a shop here right next door to Shawn Harvey and the Morning Show at 13 East Elizabeth Avenue in the beautiful Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. My hours vary, so you can give me a call at 484-275-0136. You can find me on Facebook as Lawson Accessories, on Instagram as Lawson Accessories, email lawsonaccessories@gmail.com, on Twitter as So Now on Twitter, whatever the handle is for Twitter.
Right.
I can be found all over the place. So
Good.
please look me up. I do custom sewing. I have ready to wear. I have gifts. I'm a candle maker, vegan soap maker. All of that is located here in the shop. Stop by. I'd love to see you.
Okay, great. Thank you. And Tamiko, we're going to leave you with the last word. Let's clap for Tamiko. Thank you for holding it down. We appreciate you. You have the last words, and guys, have a great weekend. Go ahead.
Hey guys, again, it's Tamiko from Indigo Hookah Lounge, 733 South Main Street in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. We are on Instagram, Indigo Hookah NJ, and Facebook, Indigo Hookah NJ. Also, we are available for private parties. If you have an event coming up, you need a space, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you out. So Indigo Hookah Lounge, and thank you for having us, Shawn Harvey, on the show. We appreciate you.
No doubt. We appreciate you. So if you don't mind, if you could wave at that middle camera right there and say, all right, good guys, we're going to head on to the chat room. We love you to death. Please be safe and have a great weekend. We are out of here. Let's go.
Bye.
Shelby, I ain't mean to do that, but you already know.
I was like, who are you talking about?
Did I see the one
When I come in, I try to sneak in and not.
DJ Young. If he ain't playing, I ain't staying.
It's Shawn Harvey featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbi Cologne on Comedy World Net Radio.
Hey guys, it's Barbi Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on Comedy World Net Radio.
This is Senny J from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Catch us on Comedy World Net Radio.